Yani Johnny umefanya hivi. He shot himself in my presence.
Hey!
I closed his eyes. My dad raped our house girl and he made me watch him do it. So I sat through the ordeal. And he told the cops to come and collect my body at this place.
Crazy things are happening.
Yeah.
They say that life is spiritual. Well, you need to see beyond what you merely perceive. This is Beauty and Banter. Welcome. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Dennis. Oh my God. How are you guys?
I'm amazing.
Guys, do you get your makeup done by Dennis Karuri on any day? And do you ever get to meet him in person? I feel like I'm very fortunate to be able to meet him in person.
Thank you. But this is not the first time we've met.
This is not the first time we met. He did my makeup for a Christmas video that I did.
Christmas
and that
Carol.
was the first place
and you
we
can
met.
Sing.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my God. Yes.
Yes. And let me tell you, when I met Dennis, I felt like it was this breath of fresh air. Like you don't really see it anywhere. Like, it's like, I think what people see of Dennis on the internet is not even a quarter of what he is in person.
Really?
It's not really a quarter of even what he is in person.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish people had the opportunity to meet you.
But it's really a pleasure to have you here. But thank you also for the compliments.
No, me my day.
How am I in person, Kwani?
No, I think in person. In person, every time, like when we're watching Instagram or we're watching TikTok, we're watching Dennis in his element.
Yes, that's true.
But they never get to experience Dennis as the person.
Yes.
So now, this is experiencing Dennis as the person, the vibes, the conversations, and everying. Like seeing you as a very like wholesome human being for me is like,
thank you, Mark. Thank you. And Mark is a yapper, guys.
I'm a yapper. You all know. You all know that I'm a yapper.
You guys should actually go check out his page on Instagram. But I'll first of all start by cleaning, and then we go. It's a very interesting look, by the way. I showed Mark the inspo, and coincidentally, it's kind of matching with your top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I had not told him this is how I was going to dress for this.
Yeah.
And now when we met, he told me this is the look that I have, and I was like, wow. We are in sync.
So stick around, you will see this look. But I have such an amazing, really like, since I met Mark Nilimombi, I'd want to have him on this show because Mark is Mark is your name, right?
Yes.
Mark Christian.
Yes. Yes.
Kwani wazazi wako walikuwa wazungu?
Hey, let me tell you. My dad called me Mark Christian because he was like, maybe one day you'll be a star and you'll need to drop the African name. So you'll need to have a good stage name.
Ooh.
And I was like, wow, like that's your parents like really like putting it into you like very early. And I was like, okay, here we go. Because my brother has like 2 English names as well. So it was a thing, The ones I find intriguing, by the way, are the ones who have purely African names. Yeah. Like I have a friend who's called Nyakundi. So you find he has Nyakundi something. And I'm like, it's also unique.
Also interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah. So what's your story, Mark? Ulizaliwa wapi? I'd really want to know your background as you develop on who you are, because I feel like in as much as kuna watu pia mimi hawanijui na wana watch these videos for the first time. So people who don't know me, obviously I'm Dennis Karori, and I am joined by an amazing, amazing human being called
Mark Christian.
Mark Christian. What's your third name?
Kimani.
Oh, Kim. Wakemani.
Exactly, Wakemani.
So you have a surname as well?
Yeah. Actually, we all don't use my dad's name.
Okay.
Because he gave us 2 English names. So he was like, yeah, so don't necessarily
it's not a must,
Don't use it, not a must use his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I kind of like that. I was born in Nairobi. I'm such a Nairobi person.
Yeah.
Aki kwenda ushago was a tall order because why would we go?
How could I penda ushago?
No, like my grandmother would always come here.
Yeah.
So there was no need to go.
Yeah. And where is Shags?
Nyeri.
Oh, we were Nyeri.
Yeah, Nyeri kabisa. So now, like, there was all that, like, we want to, like, you know, go and stuff. Didn't do that.
Yeah.
My dad worked in so many places around the world.
Oh, wow.
So sometimes we used to follow him there. And I think that's what exposed me to a lot of culture.
Oh, that's
nice. Like, we'd go, like, shule zikifunga hapa, you find your way 2 weeks, 1 month, you go, then you come back and get ready for school.
Oh, that's
blah, blah,
nice.
blah. But my dad was crazy. Like,
I love that.
Yes.
I love a crazy pastor, Jew. I'm not normal. I'm a what do you mean by crazy?
Why, when I mean by crazy, I mean he was crazy. Like, alikuwa abusive.
Hey,
where? Us we were survivors of abuse. That's why sometimes I always like tell, that's why I always like tell women every time, like, you trying to stay with that cheating man or that abusive man, there's no trophy you're winning.
No.
Absolutely no trophy you're winning.
No.
And like,
there's no trophy in understanding or tolerating this man.
I don't even know why you have to be an understanding wife. Like, I see some people are understanding wives. I'm like, which trophy are you winning for understanding this man?
Oh, yeah.
None at all. So now from there, like, I don't know, my 20s were like the most horrible years of my life.
What was the story with your dad that you were abused? Like, what was he doing
exactly? Hey, my dad used to beat us. Like, we used to be beaten, like, seriously.
Hey.
And then he would take us on a holiday. Like, you find mumetandikwa the whole night. And then now you're all swollen, you're all like shaking teeth and stuff. And then, he's booked you guys a whole trip to Rwanda. You're all staying in Kigali Serena.
Hey.
Soon after.
I'm sorry.
So we went through, and then, you know, the sad thing about it is like, whenever, like, my mom would ever try to speak up, or we'd try to speak up, we'd be told by people that we're ungrateful. You know, there's that aspect that people would actually say that you're ungrateful.
That is so true.
Like, you have a man who can do this for you people.
So your mom was kind of okay with the patterns.
Now, what made my mom stay is my mom had this weird belief. I think it's one of the things that ultimately led to my deconstruction from Christianity, was that my mom had this very weird belief that God told her to stay in this her marriage that was bad, like this. Like, God was the one who said. So she was going to hang on and put up with that kind of life.
I wonder when Christians say God told them, because I was also born in a Christian family. So if God told you, like, do you hear a voice or do you just follow what happens? So,
I don't know. I think
I feel like Christians should tell us down below, or other people who have experienced that.
Exactly.
Before.
Like, for her, she felt that God had ordained for her to suffer in this marriage and to have this kind of man. So she had to stay with him. She had to be with this man all the way to the very end. And he eventually killed himself. He took his life when I was 20. He shot himself in my presence.
Hey!
I closed his eyes. Like, guys, I closed his eyes. Like,
jeez.
It's true. It's true.
I'll drop these brushes and I'm feeling like my knees are getting weak already.
It's true. I was 20. I just turned 20. Like, I turned 20 at that time. And he killed himself. He shot himself. He put his gun in his mouth and shot himself. And he fell on the ground like a sack. His eyes were open. So me and Banu came and closed his eyes. And I was like, we removed his jacket, covered his head. And I sat there and we waited for the cops. My mom had like fainted na uko nyuma. She was like, what happened? And then my mom, I usually laugh about it nowadays. Like it's going to be 10 years this year.
Yeah.
And every time like my mom would wake up and then see his feet and his legs look like this, she faints again. So it was all shit. It was absolutely like, for me, I say like my dad literally just left on his own terms.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you need a hug?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
No one deserves to go through that.
No, we went through it. But you know, like for us, because of the abuse that we'd gone through, like there was a part relief. Like it was, we felt relieved. Like, you know, that this was not the way it was supposed to end, but
then it means it was serious.
It was very, very serious.
Yeah.
When I was 11, my dad raped our house girl and he made me watch him do it. So I sat through the ordeal of my dad raping our house girl.
Back with a serious story. That's I feel like with what?
Yeah, he made me sit down and watch him rape our house help.
And he said, dad was disturbed.
I think he was.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Like I wouldn't. That's why sometimes I'm like, you know, like even when I had that drama in August on the internet, I was like, please, I have been through worse, so do your worst. I have been through worse.
Yeah, I feel like we'll get to that point.
We'll get to that point. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. So I'm sorry about your dad. I'm sorry for what you went through. Honestly, no one deserves to go through that.
No one at all.
Yeah, because
no one at all.
Uko sawa, like you're okay.
Yeah, I'd say I'm 100% fine because it's taken a lot of, you know, I'd say like being on the spiritual path I'm on has helped me understand and rationalize and release all of it.
You are so cool, so chill. Obviously, you've gone through whatever you've gone through, but
and worse.
You see, like I feel like it hasn't turned you into a monster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you see, you have a choice. You have a choice to on how you want to approach that particular topic. You can choose to languish in that suffering, or you can choose to grow from it. Like you can choose whether you want to languish in that or whether you want to grow from it. So I chose to grow from it. You know.
So do you know what led to your dad committing suicide?
Of course.
What?
My dad had been in jail for like 2 years before that. So when he came out, he found, because initially we were wealthy, then we lost everything. So he came and found we were living in Mlolongo at that point. And in Mlolongo,
if you don't mind.
My dad had gone to jail for political reasons. Vitu za watu wa serikali. So when he came out, he found we were living in Mlolongo and we'd lost a lot of his assets. And then now he was always, every single time, he used to say, siwezi ishi Mlolongo mali Wairish alikuwa naishi. So Wairish was his sister. She was a prostitute and she died of HIV in 2007. So he was like, siwezi ishi Mlolongo mali Wairish alikuwa naishi. So he came and found us living in Mlolongo. So when we were living in Mlolongo, my dad didn't know how to tell people that he had gone to jail. So he never knew how to tell anyone that he had gone to jail. So he kept telling the women who were there that he had gone he had been stationed by the army in Somalia and he had done KDF work and he was gone for some KDF trip. So now he was back.
Clearly prison is not something he was proud of.
And my dad was very tall and very good looking. So alikuwa nakatia wamama huko kwa estate.
So na wamama pia alikuwa anampenda.
Na wamama walikuwa anampenda, of course. So there was a whole, so he was creating a whole saga. And at that point, that's when I feel like my dad started to lose his mind. Because there's a time we came home, I came home from Strath, I was in Strath at that time. I came home, I found my dad has washed everything. My dad removed all the bedding, all the curtains, all the utensils, including the unused ones, and he had washed one by one by one. So I told my mom, Mom, I don't think Dad is 100. There's something that is going on here. And this man is not 100.
Alikuwa ameosha kila kitu.
Alikuwa ameosha kila kitu. Ametoa everything ameziosha. So I was like, this man is not 100.
Wow. That was a sign. Like,
so like
he hajai fanya hivyo before.
Hajai fanya hivyo. He had never even acted like that before. So I was like, this man is 100% not okay.
Something is
but we can't
happening.
figure. Then he'd have very high highs and very low lows. Like he would be extremely violent 1 minute, the next minute he's cooking us dinner, he's apologizing, so we were living with that kind of roller coaster of emotions. And at that point, now it got to the point where my brother was in Kabarak at the time. And they went to pick my brother. So they dropped me at swimming training. I was training for a competition. So
that's nice.
Yeah, for swimming. And they dropped me at Breban at that time to train. And they went to Kabarak, Nakuru to pick my brother. Then they had my brother.
Your brother was coming from school.
Midterm. So they had a bitter argument in the car back. Then when they came back, my mom just called me. I was in Strath. I was in the student center. I was doing my assignments. Because I was like, I can't do my assignments at home. So let me just do them here. And that's when my mom told me, Mark, we have run away. Then I was like, what do you mean you have run away? Don't go home, we've run away. I was like, what happened? Then it's like, your dad threw a very giant vase at your brother and he just missed him by a whisker. And we've all gone. Mpaka hauzi. Kila mtu alitoroka mguu. So now I was told, you go stay with your uncle. So my uncle is a civil servant. So he was staying izo manyumba za civil servants pale Jogo Road.
Yes, I know them.
Yes. So I went there and the next 6 hours later, my dad came with his Prado and he wanted to kidnap me.
So your dad came to your uncle's place?
Yes, and he wanted to
kidnap me. At this time, your mom and your bro walikuwa wameenda wapi?
My mom and my bro had gone to Lavington. My mom had rented a place at Lavington. You know, so it's me mwenye sikwa, I'm the one who had gotten lost in that translation of theirs. So I didn't know. And my mom didn't want me to pick the phone because my dad was having our calls traced. So he would have known where they were. So because mine was not off because of class, my dad came to that place and he tried to kidnap me. So nikenda nikaruka fence and I called my friends. That time there was this group called Spellcast. So I called a friend of mine called Maurice Simwa.
So and who Spellcast ni akina nani?
Ilikuwa it's a performing arts group. There's a guy called Andrew Tumbo who's there.
I think I know. I've heard of Andrew Tumbo.
Yes, Andrew Tumbo is amazing. He's phenomenal. So like I called, and then Morissimo and a friend of mine called Francis Karanja, they came and literally rescued me. And I remember I had to be dressed in a buibui to be evacuated from that place.
Your dad was that crazy.
My dad was that crazy. So I had to be dressed in a buibui to be evacuated from that place. Hey, kwanza no, we make fun of it. I love it. Kwanza the whole covering the eyes and having the tomato out. I had to, and imagine I was due to be on stage that a few hours after this happened. And I went and I performed on stage like nothing had happened at all.
You were supposed to perform.
Yes,
on
I was
stage.
performing on stage. I was singing and I was dancing and I was acting on stage. It was Gor Mahia the play. And I went and I did it like nothing happened. So my mom traced and knew I was there. So they came and picked me. That's when we went to Lavington. And we stayed there. Then my dad started coming to Strathmore.
Kukutafuta.
Kuningojea uko nje. So Strathmore had to put an alert out that he should not be allowed within the premises, that he's dangerous and all of that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we kept him, like we stayed away from him. And my dad killed himself almost like a way to say, you guys have left me. Okay, fuck y'all. So he wrote us like a very long, disturbing message on the day that he killed himself. So now we went there. It was in Mlolong. It was at Syokimau. Yeah. He had already gotten some other woman and he was shacking up with her.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he was. He had already gotten another woman and he was shacking up with her.
Yeah.
So but now he wrote us some very long message. I think I even saved it somewhere. It's on my laptop somewhere. And he was like, one day you're going to know how our father was important. I don't know what stories. And then he said, you tell the cops to come and collect my body at this place. Like he was ready. The dude was ready. He was ready to go out. Now I told my mom. My mom was like, okay, I don't know if I can head there. Then I said, okay, I'm going to head there. So my mom arrived before I did. So my dad pointed his gun out and he pointed at my mom and then I came and stood in the middle. Yeah. Then I said, if before you go through her, you'll have to go through me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And my dad was huge. My dad is huge. He's like over 6 foot tall. Yeah. And me, I'm like 5'4". Yeah. And my mom is like 5'8". So I'm like, I stood in front of my mom. Yeah. And then when he saw it, he just put his gun in his mouth and he shot himself. His brother, my dad's brother, my uncle Steve was also there. So my uncle, he shot himself and he fell to the ground. Then my uncle just exclaimed, Yani Johnny umefanya hivi. Like he wouldn't believe it that his elder brother had just killed himself.
What?
Then me, I was angry. I was very angry at that point. Yeah. Like I wasn't even sad. I wasn't hysterical. I was just angry. I was just like, why? Yeah. Like why? I was at the why, So like he fell to the ground, I just closed his eyes, took off his jacket, covered his head, and sat there. And I wrote on the spellcast group, guys, I've just lost my dad. My dad has died.
Wow. He died on the spot, pap.
Yeah, he shot himself through the head. So now from there was that arduous process of having to go to Machakos police station to write an INI. His gun was confiscated. Yeah. He had to go and write so many things. Yeah. Until I was like, and then now for me, I was like, write the statement. And everything. And I was like, you guys don't speleke mwili bado, because my dad had very expensive jewelry on him. So I was like, I want to take that before it is stolen. So now from then ndio tukapeleka mwili KU with his elder brother, my other uncle. And that's how hiyo yake ilisha hivyo. We as a family had to live with that guilt and live with that shame of like for me it really weighed on me, because I was like I'm the first son, number one, and then it's weighed on me because I'm like, what will I ever tell my kids? Like, how will I ever tell my kids like their grandfather died? Who was their grandfather, how their grandfather died? Like I had so many questions that didn't have answers. So at that point, that's when I decided that I want to be very serious with church. You know what happens to a lot of people is you go through like a crisis, and then you think that this must have some spiritual backing behind
maybe maybe God is punishing me,
or maybe like I need divine intervention and stuff like that. So I thought that this was what was needed. So I started to go to church. And I even got to the place where I used to go to ICC Nairobi. And I got to the place where I started to serve in church. And I was serving in the worship. I was teaching them music. I was teaching them how to control their voices, how to sing, how to sing runs, because many of them in that church were fascinated by singing vocal runs. And they just couldn't do them correctly. And everyone was like, Mark, you have this very big voice and everything. So you come and teach us how to. So they're like, you really come and like do that. And I was like, okay, so this is my opportunity to serve God like in the church. Now when I was in the church, I was seeing crazy things happening in the church.
Yeah. Crazy things are happening.
Yeah. Like I was very shocked about, like, I was wondering why are people in this church getting married so early? Like you find people are like 23, 22 and they're being made to get married. And the funny thing was, like, there's a friend of mine who came and told me, hey Mark, you know, I've been told that so and so is my wife. Then I was like, why hasn't God told you that this one is your wife? Why is he telling someone to come and tell you that this is your wife?
That happens a lot.
You know,
that happens a lot.
Yes, I was like, you how come ama God akupendi sana hivyo ndio akuambie wewe mwenyewe. Lazima ende ambie some person who you don't even know that this is your wife, and then you accept and you marry them. Like, I have a friend of mine who got married to a babe in church, and the reason was so that they can have legitimate sex. Like, sex before marriage is a sin, so you should not get married.
Yeah. So they just
you should marry so that you can have legitimate sex. Yeah. These guys were even living in their dad's house. Like, this guy was living with his wife in his dad's house. And he had no job, hajaipata kazi. And then you see he was doing it because he wanted to get an internship in church.
Yeah.
And the church had, ICC that time, I don't know if they've changed. They had a requirement. It's almost like you had to be married to be able to serve in that church or to be in some of those capacities. So me, I was doing the music part. They couldn't do anything because, like, I was talented. I was like, we have something big here.
Like they had no option for you.
So mimi sikuwa mtu mwenye nilikuwa ati naweza jiweka sijui ati me if holier than thou. And also I was struggling with the Bible. Like even when I was Christian, I never used to read the Bible. I used to just find it heavy for me, like it was just not for me. So now me bado nilikuwa naenda na kunywa keg yangu tu vizuri. Like after Strathmore, like after class we'd go with my boys to West. If you've been in Strathmore, you know how Nairobi West is the place to be. It's where everything is happening, you know. So I used to go with my boys. There's a particular joint and we used to go and drink keg there. Like tulikuwa tunakunywa keg. Sasa one day I went and I was taking keg with my boy and my home girl. Then on the next table, I see my youth pastor. And he's with who? A girl that we don't even know. And they're drinking keg. And they're drinking keg. So me, I'm very petty. So what I did, I'm very petty. So what I did, I asked for 2 kegs and I asked zitumwe kwa hiyo meza. So nikatumanisha keg, nikapatilishia wale. Then I waved. Then I waved. Because I was like, jua tu nimekuona na wao umeniona, tusiulizane maswali.
That's how
that was like we went on Wednesday. You know, we used to go at night because your time weekend your place ya keg ilikuwa packed. So we used to go before, like significantly before.
So
Sunday nikaenda church. Nikaambiwa, you know Mark, the Spirit of the Lord has revealed to us that you are living in ungodly ways. That the Spirit of the Lord has revealed to us that you're living ungodly ways and you serving on this pulpit is defiling the pulpit of the Lord. So I'm like, which Spirit of the Lord is this? Then I was like, then wakaniambia, so with that we just feel that you shouldn't continue to
so
teach
is this
music.
The pastor telling you ama?
Not this pastor. Sasa the head pastor. The one who's the head kichwa. So ananiambia vitu kaa hizo. So me I said, okay, I'll be a congregant, it is fine. So at that point I kept being a congregant. Now this is like 2021.
So congregant ni mtu mwenye
anakuja tu kanisa kama watu wengine, unasikiza neno na unaenda nyumbani.
So umedemotiwa.
So nimedemotiwa from the person who was helping people sing.
Guy with all that talent.
Si
wangekuambia
walinieka bench kwa sababu ya keg.
Walikwambia have a seat.
Akitu just keg tu
keg
ndio ilifanya niekwe bench.
Clear bench.
Enda ukae huko ukunywe keg yako na amani.
But maybe alikuwa anaogopa unaweza mu-expose ama?
Yeah, my friend, one of my home girls alipatwa akienda out. Akatolewa kwa worship team akaambiwa, we think you're not in touch with God. And I was like, I was like, okay, you're not in touch with God. Okay, let us go.
Na walimpata wapi? Mama. Yeah.
Walimpata nini? That time, you remember the time when Vineyard was open?
Yes, I remember Vineyard.
New time walimpata Vineyard.
Yeah. Kai. Kwani walikuwa wanaenda rounds wakitafuta watu wenye wanaenda out?
Actually. Na me in my head I was like, mbona msiulize mwenye aliwapatia yeye udaku alitoa wapi? Juu ilibidi hata alikuwa kwa grao.
Pia alikuwa.
Hata alikuwa grao.
Alikuwa grao. Alikuwa hapo kwa alikuwa karibu niseme mechi but mechi
mechi ni kitu kingine. Alikuwa grao.
Okay. Haya. So ume kwa bench. And now umedemotiwa. How was that like?
Nilikuwa congregant sasa naendanga tu huko. Nasikiza neno naenda kwetu. So I just became like that. Keg singewacha keg mimi. Keg ilikuwa
unajua umesema you have deconstructed Christianity.
Now we're getting there. Now we're going to, now that you see this is Dec 2021.
Yes.
Now 2022. My mom's mom gets diagnosed with breast cancer at 85.
Yeah.
And as a family, like it was a very, even for my mom's siblings and everyone, it was a very trying time.
Yeah.
And that whole thing collapsed me personally because my mom said she won't work and she'll go and take care of her mom.
Yeah.
So all the financial responsibility was left to me. And that literally crippled me.
Mark.
It crippled me financially. It was so bad to a point where my boxers were tatters. Like nilikuwa na boxers zangu zilikuwa na mashimo.
You know? Yeah, I know.
I was like, fam ulikuwa unajikaza kushuta because you are like, if you ungeshuta ile ya iko na two droplets you're finished.
Yeah,
like you know,
so
like Aki, it was that's how it was. You know, so I was like, hey, apana, where it was that bad. Like I'm telling you, we were going hungry. Like I was earning a salary, but we were going hungry. That was how bad it was. And at that time,
so your mom is staying home and achunga mamake.
Yes. Doing nothing else. So you see, we were like, I was a functioning adult. My mom was a functioning adult. My brother was young. So we were two adults at least were bringing two forms of income into the house. You said you're the
first son.
Yes, and I have a younger brother.
Is there like a daughter?
No.
You're the firstborn. Hala.
So I was like, now I'm doing everything. I'm not only taking care of my brother, I'm taking care of my mom, and I am contributing to the treatment of my grandmother. It literally crippled me. And I mean crippled, crippled. So at that point, you know, I was heavy. I was like 50 kgs heavier than I am now.
Wow.
So
50.
I was like at 114. At 114. Yes. Hey. Let me tell
Congratulations.
you. Let me tell you, my love. Like you see, when you grow up in a middle income household or in the upper income households, like being fat is not a big deal. You know, huku chini ndio being fat is a big deal. Hawa ndio watakuongelelea vibaya ukikuwa mnono. But when you're in the middle income bracket and upper income bracket, like people don't care. Like you can be chubby and people will just love you being chubby.
That's
you know,
true. That is so true.
Me coming at that point. So now when I had that cancer is like, now I'm like, with my grandmother having cancer, it means that since I'm carrying the same genetics, I possibly could have. So I decided to lose weight. And when I was losing weight,
so
though my weight loss had begun earlier, I'd come already from 110, I was like at 90 at this point. So I was going slowly.
So, okay. So you ulianza weight loss even before your
I mean the natural way, just diet, exercise and everything. So I had gone to the gym And a 68-year-old man body shamed me. And that's because I already started having loose skin.
Yeah.
Because when you have a lot of weight to lose, you will have loose skin.
Yes, you do.
So I started having loose skin. Which is
normal.
And it's very normal.
Yeah.
And this man body shamed me and said, at least in my old age, like even in my youth and in my old age, I've never had to look like this.
Whoa, that is...
And he said it to my face. Shamelessly.
Yeah.
He died last year of a heart attack, so...
Oh. Mark, you kept tabs.
I kept tabs, let me tell you. If you're wicked, to me, I wish you bad. I don't even wish you well. Ati kitu ati, oh, wish your enemies well. No, I wish you bad.
It's over for you.
I had died with a heart attack. I bought a bottle of champagne. And enjoy your next life. That kind of wickedness. Mark. It's true.
But I'm here for it.
It's true. He was very wicked. I'm like, I didn't deserve it. Guys, I didn't deserve it. Like, I was minding my own business. I was just trying to exercise to be healthy. And now, like, at that point, I just said, you know what? I've even quit the gym. I don't want it.
Wow.
And I just said, yani, cancer has ravaged me like this. Then someone comes and body shames me at the place where I should have felt the safest. I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Because that's the place where people go to. It's like a rehabilitation space.
Exactly.
Right? Anyway.
So now 2023 is when I decided to start my life afresh.
Yeah. How old were you at this time?
I was 27 at this point.
Yes.
So my whole 20s, between 20 and 26, has been chaos,
when you were 96.
mayhem. Me, I'm a 96. I just turned 30.
Woo! I'm a 95, so I turned 30 last year.
Welcome, level 3 people.
Yes,
now.
I love it.
We're redefining level 3 dancers. We're redefining level 3s.
Level 3, we'll also get to that because there's a lot that happens with the level 3. I feel like you did a really, really magnificent birthday trip. It was really nice to see.
And I got good sex as well.
And you got laid.
And I got laid. Yes, I did.
What a way to...
Let me tell you, me, I entered 30s in a blast until you get there.
Yeah,
so now, like, I was like, I said I'm starting my life afresh. I said I'm starting my life afresh.
Yes.
Like 100% starting my life afresh.
Yes.
And hey, now I was just chilling and I was like, how am I going to exercise to keep my weight loss going and to keep everything going?
Yeah.
And at that point, that's when I was on Instagram and I saw La Ruga Glesa. I saw La Ruga Glesa practicing Ashtanga yoga.
La Ruga
Glesa. Yes. She's called, on her Instagram is La Ruga Yoga. So I saw her practicing.
She's a yoga teacher or just a
practitioner and content creator. And I saw her doing it. And the piece on her face was so effortless. I really desired that for myself. Like I looked at her face and I desired that for herself.
Wow.
For myself.
For yourself now.
I wanted it for me. So I said,
because you can see that someone is thriving.
Like you can actually see that someone is actually thriving.
Is peaceful. You can see someone is troubled.
Yeah.
You can see actually.
You know,
so you saw the peace.
And I could see the peace. I could see how she was. And I said, I really want this for me.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what and how. If this practice is what gave her this, then I'm going to start it and see if it's going to work for me too. Because what's the worst? If I try, I just tried and it didn't work and that was it. We move on to the next. So I just tried it and I started practicing. And when I started to practice, I started to get a peace that I had not had in years.
So you started practicing yoga online?
Yes, like I downloaded the series, the Ashtanga, the primary, it's called a series. So you download the primary series and you just follow along.
And you
so
are
I just
able
started
to focus and follow through.
Yes, and I followed the routine. They say wake up at 4 a.m. when it's quiet, practice, and then I just started. And the piece that started to come into my life, the effortlessness. I was getting healthy. I was still losing weight. And I was more peaceful, more in tune with myself than ever before. I said, this is it. That time I was still Christian. I wasn't going to church at that point. I was watching church on TV. So I'd like go and watch like these international preachers, this God is in those guys. So I used to go and watch all those things. And then now I'd say that was I have gone to church.
So you still did not want to miss out on church.
So I still didn't want to miss out on church at that point. Then at that, when as I was continuing, that's when I learned that yoga has meditation. So I said, people were saying meditation is for calmness, is for whatever. Then I said, okay, fine, let me start to meditate. And when I meditated, I got a lot of peace, and I could hear that still voice. There's a still voice you'll always hear in between your thoughts. And I could hear it, and it was talking, it was just telling me, don't be afraid to question or to begin again. And I was like, okay. Then at that point, when I just started, 2 weeks after I started meditation, I started having sleep paralysis. I'd never had sleep paralysis by this point.
For those who don't understand what sleep paralysis is, can you maybe say it in easy terms?
So sleep paralysis is when, if you've noticed, sometimes you sleep and then you wake up and then you can't move your body, you can't shout, you can't talk, you can't do anything. For a brief, you're like, and you feel like you're very heavy, but you're conscious. So I started to have that. And mine wasn't the way some people say ati wanasikia wananyongwa na vitu or something of the sort. Mine was, I felt like a magnetic energy was pulling me out of my body. So I didn't know what it was. So the first place you go when you don't know what anything is where? TikTok. It's always TikTok. TikTok has an answer for anything.
It's true.
There's always an answer for anything on
TikTok.
That time ChatGPT wasn't there. So TikTok
was the
we were going to TikTok. So when I went to TikTok, I saw Swir Nyarkano. And she said, if you...
I know Swir as well.
And she said, when you feel that, what do? You relax fully. And when you relax fully and you don't have any fear in you, you'll pop out of your body. So now the second time it came, I relaxed fully and I reduced all fear.
So popping out of your body, that's like...
Yes. And I popped out of my body. When I popped out of my body, I looked behind. And I looked behind and I saw my body sleeping on the bed.
Haibo.
And I was consciousness.
And like you can feel that you're alive.
Yes, and I can feel that I'm alive. I'm fully conscious of everything. I am fully aware of everything. And I just saw my body and I felt so light and so free.
Were you not freaking out that, oh my God, wait, maybe something is amiss?
In that state, you're surrounded by a lot of love. Like love, you realize that love is not an emotion, it's a force. And it surrounds it and raptures you. It's like coming from inside you, all through you, everywhere. You're all love.
So it's just a comfortable feeling.
And at that point, I just had the words, a feminine voice, not even masculine, feminine voice said, I love you, Mark. And I fell back into my body and it gave me a hug. And when it gave me a hug...
Your body hugged your conscious.
No, now when I came back, that energy that brought me back hugged my body.
What do you think that energy is?
And now I'll tell you guys what it is as we go. And when I woke up in the morning, my body was swollen. Nilikuwa nimefura. My lips were swollen, my face was swollen. I looked like I was having a very big anaphylactic reaction. I hadn't seen it, but when I opened the door and my mom saw me, my mom screamed.
Kai, kwani ulikuwa umefura sana?
Kabisa, it was bad. I was taken to Aga Khan, and when they did tests on me, there was absolutely nothing wrong with me. Everything was fine. They did an inflammation test, and my inflammation markers were normal.
Yeah.
They could not explain why I was swollen.
Yeah.
And the swelling went down on its own without any medication.
Yeah.
In like 3 hours.
Yeah. Oh my
So
God.
that's when I learned about, it's called ascension symptoms. So when you have been exposed to a different frequency, your body will react to that.
Wait, it was tupeleke pole pole.
Yes.
Umeongea ascension.
Yes.
Ascension effects, or the ascension.
The ascension symptoms. So, yes.
And you've said something about
frequency. Yes.
So tupeleke pole pole. Assume we are 5-year-old.
Yes. So
yeah.
What happens is now let me explain it to you.
Yeah.
You see how we have an eyes, nose, mouth, sense of feeling and whatever. So all of that happens because you see everything is being illuminated by light. The thing that creates an image is light.
Yes.
So we perceive, the way we perceive light is based on a frequency. So waves.
Yeah.
You see?
Can you close your eyes?
So you need to have, as humans, we have a certain frequency range. So there's a certain spectrum of light that we can see and that we can internalize as something.
Haya ngoja. So when light hits something, that is...
Yes.
Ikona waves. Okay.
So when light hits an object,
yeah.
let's say an object,
yeah.
light hits an object,
yeah.
it bounces off the object, then it gets into the retina of your eye.
Yes.
When it gets into the retina of your eye,
yes.
it forms an image that is upside down,
yes.
that the brain corrects to be the right way up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
okay,
get?
Yes, I get.
So now, you see now, that's why I explain to people, that's how you cannot see air. Air, you cannot even feel it. You can't grasp air, but air is there. You're aware it is there.
Yes.
It's because it is at a frequency which is higher than what we can perceive.
Okay.
Yes. So when you are exposed to a higher frequency that your body has never even perceived before, you'll get those, that's what I'm saying, you can get swelling, burns, all of that, because those are what we call ascension. That's what we call ascension symptoms. Yes. So you've been exposed to something that's vibrating at a higher frequency than you are.
Yes. Okay, now nimeelewa sasa.
Exactly. So now when that happened, now I went back home. Then when I went back home, 2 days later, sleep paralysis happened.
Again.
Yes, and when it happened,
sleep paralysis just happens evil too.
Yeah, like mine was happening frequently, but it was happening frequently for a purpose.
Yeah.
And now when it happened at this time, si sasa now I don't have fear, nimezoea kutoka kwa mwili. Nikatoka tu tena. Then immediately, I was pulled by that magnetic energy like this to my friend, my work colleague. Her name is Lucy. My work colleague, we used to work together in my former workplace.
Yes. And
when I was pulled over, I was above her. And when I was above her, I could see her thoughts.
Yeah.
I could see her the WhatsApp messages, and I was seeing how baby daddy ameruka mimba.
Haya.
And because I could see, I could see baby daddy vile ameruka ball.
Yeah.
Na alimwambia atoe, alikuwa amempea hata 5K atoe, but akakata kutoa hiyo ball. I had seen her thoughts of how her father was going to be very disappointed with her because she's the firstborn.
Yeah.
Then our workplace was not going to renew her contract.
Yeah.
So she was very stressed, and she was in bed and she was crying.
Yeah.
And I could see her organs, I could see her heart beating, I could see her kidney, her liver, and then I could see she had a male fetus inside her. So it was a fetus and it was male, because you could see the cardiac and the two balls forming, so you could see it was a male fetus. And that fetus, is crazy. Yes, and that fetus.
People hear you saying this, they would be like, "Wait, what?"
Yes, and that fetus was radiating light to her. It was like, "Mom, I'm going to be fine. We're going to be fine." You see.
Yeah.
Then now for me, I was very shocked because I was very, very shocked.
Yeah.
Then immediately, that energy pulled me into the future of the baby daddy.
Wait, Mark, sahi ulikuwa umelala ukapatwa na sleep paralysis.
Nikatoka kwa mwili. Juu nilikuwa nimeshazoea kutoka. Hiyo mchezo ya town ya kutoka kwa mwili nilikuwa nimeshazoea. So nikatoka and they took me to the baby daddy's life, and the baby daddy is to die at the age of 42 of cancer of the brain.
Wait.
So now I was like, what do you mean he's supposed to die? Then they're like, so I'll tell you who they are. Now they now come and say he chose, when he was coming into his earthly incarnation, he chose to die of cancer at 42. So now that's when they began to teach me that every single person who is here, you're here by choice. You chose to be born at this time, you chose your parents, and you have chosen how you're dying and how you're getting out of the body and you're going back. So it's a whole movie plan. Like, you've planned everything. It's already planned ahead of time. So the baby daddy was to die. It's planned. Nothing happens. Nothing is happening.
Then why don't I know how I'm going to die then? Like, I should be knowing.
Now we'll get there.
So
we'll
get, I avoid.
Now we'll get. Okay, no, anyway, you can't even avoid. Now I'll get there. I'll get there.
But I am really here for all of it.
Let me tell you, I was shook because I'm seeing them. They're like, yes, he chose to die of cancer, and now he had two choices. The first choice was him choosing to take care of his child.
Okay.
That was the first choice.
Okay.
And if he chose to take care of his child, he would live till 42. Then he would just say, naumwa na kichwa acha nikajekele nilale. And akilala, the tumor would rupture in his head. And he would just have a brain bleed, and then he would die in his sleep. And he would have never known he had cancer anyway. But now postmortem would have shown. That is what would have happened. If he had chosen to take care of his son. But if he chose to ruka your ball, he was going to make a lot of money between age 30 and 34. And then at 35, his money would plateau. Then at 36, he would start feeling sick. 37, he'd get diagnosed with cancer, and he would spend all the money he made in his life to treat cancer. Plus the money he would have used to take care of his son, he would spend there, and he would suffer with cancer and eventually die of it at 42, so at the time that he was supposed to die. So now, now they told me these two people were not meant to be together. They were just meant to make a baby. Because the baby, the soul that was coming in, had just chosen them as the parents. Because what happens is souls pick people to be their parents based on lessons they want to learn. Yes, this is a school. So that's why they told me, this is a school.
Sorry. So
they're like, this is a school.
Every soul chooses the path that they're going to follow. Or yani unaandika script yako mwenyewe.
Ni wewe ndio so I usually tell people, you usually come here on earth to find out why you chose what you chose.
So you said this is a school.
It's a school. One of many schools.
Now, okay, graduate.
One of very many schools, yes.
So there are other worlds.
Yes, other worlds.
Life.
Yes, other planets as well. All planets have life on them. It is just that you cannot see them because they are at different frequencies. Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
I'm loving this.
So now you're the one who chooses everything.
I've always wondered.
You choose your parents, you choose the challenges you're going to encounter. You literally choose everything, because some of you, maybe you've chosen. So I usually now tell people, in that state, you're seeing everything happening at once. So when I saw the baby daddy happening like that, they then pulled me to the line of my friend. And when they pulled me to my friend, I could see my friend got married to tall, handsome guy.
Yeah.
And the guy took the boy, and that was when the boy was 6 years old.
Yeah.
And he took the boy as his son. Because huyu nani alikuwa amekata. So that's hope for some of you single mothers out there who think you're broken tools or bad tools because you have a kid. You can still get someone who, you know,
who will love you and love the kid.
And now that's when now I woke up. So when I woke up, I was like, I'm an indoto. No, then I remember it was not a dream because I was traveling and I could see, and when I came back, I could see my body sleeping.
Yeah. Then, traveling.
Yes.
So
that's what we call astral traveling or astral projection.
I've heard about that
yes.
in the past.
Yes. So now
astral projection ni kutoka, it's kutoka kwa hii reality ama?
Yes, unatoka kwa mwili yako then you go into parallel realities.
Okay.
Yes. So now when that happened and I woke up, I called her. I was like, "Hi Lucy, how you been?" I was like,
"How's it going, girl?
I'm good, blah, 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 blah. Oh, what? And then she's like, okay, then I'm like, "How are you doing? How's work at Isuzu?" Tuko tu, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then now she goes on. She tells me, I asked her, we've not hung out for a while because we used to hang out, used to go out together. And I was like, we've not hung out in a while at gender out. It's like, no, you know, I just not been feeling myself. Then now nikianza kuona huyu, because you know I know her, she's my girl, like she's my friend.
Yes.
And I know her very well.
Yes.
So nikauliza, is there something you need to tell me? They're like, no, there's nothing much that's going on. Blah, blah, blah. Nikaona huyu anacheza na mimi na najua namjua vile yako. So mi nikamwambia, cheki, mbona una behave ni kama uko na ball? Are you hiding something that you don't want us to see? She hung up the phone.
You went for it straight.
Guy, me, I don't know how to waste time like that and to fumble things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow. And it was true, she was pregnant.
Then she called me back in like 5 minutes. She's like, can you come to Rejoice Mall? Yeah. Then I was like, I can drive. Yeah. Then when I went, she was pregnant. 5 months. Then she told me, hey, Mark, you know, baby daddy ameniacha. He told me he gave me 5K to remove the pregnancy. And I said no. Then he has now moved on. He said no. Yeah. Then my contract is ending. Mark, I'm so stressed. I don't even know what I'm going to tell my dad because I'm the firstborn. My dad has so much hope in me and all that. Yeah. And I was like, now for me, I'm pretending like I don't know anything, but I know everything because I've been told on that other side. Yes. So now at that point, when that happened, I had a voice at the back of my mind. And that voice said, you see, we told you.
What? So who are these people?
So now I was like, we. Yes. And then you'll know it's not your thought. They speak in your voice, but you'll know it's not you because you know your thoughts. You know how you think.
Yes.
So because you know how you think, it was someone, it was another entity. And then now, that's when eventually, as I kept going through this, they introduced themselves as the collective. So they call themselves a collective. So in that collective, Jesus is inside that collective. Mary Magdalene is inside that collective. It has men and women. Saint Germain, Lord Krishna. So all these are, they were human beings before. Yeah. But they understood the divinity of the soul and they understood how we are divine. Yeah. And now they have dedicated themselves in service to mankind. Because what happens is on every star system, every galaxy, there's a council that is in charge of that. Yes. Because even when you die, yes, there's a council that's in charge. It's true, like us, all of us here. It's like we're in a petri dish. We're all being monitored. Yes, it's a controlled experiment. It's like a petri dish. So it's like, you see, the scientists watch bacteria multiplying. That's how they're doing with us here. So it's you come here to learn different lessons. So some of you, like you choose parents who are going to be bad to you, or people who are going to be bad to you, so that you can learn a lesson. Maybe you're there to learn detachment. You're out there to learn failure. There are souls that, and you see what happens with the soul is that the soul learns through experience.
Yes.
It learns completely through experience. So it's not through theory. It must experience.
So quick one. From an experience, you elevate to a different school, or rather a different world. So do you think there's like an ultimate?
That's such a good question, because you see now, like, let me give you an example. Like, I'll use you as an example.
Yes, please.
You see how, like, for you as Dennis, if we look at how we as men usually are, men are frowned upon when we wear makeup, when we dress up, when we do things like this. We're frowned upon because the image of masculinity is that men need to be hardcore.
Yes.
You need to look like the Stones the Builders rejected. Like, that kind of thing. If you're a handsome guy, you're saucy, you're zesty, you're gay. Kwanza woe unto you if you're a light-skinned, beautiful man. We like literally TikTok yote itasema unadinywa. But if you look like one of those very hardcore, you look like a criminal even though you're not. Now you're a man. It's true.
It's true, man.
You even find women giving ugly boys time of day. Because they're like, I'll be pretty for 2. Don't worry.
Yeah, like, it's true. Oh my God, that is so real, though.
It's true. Like, unapata girls are feeling insecure to date like a pretty guy or a handsome guy, because they're like, this one looks high maintenance, nini. And then the ugly boys are the ones who are going to be this. They'll simp for this babe. And you're like, since when did masculinity have to be, you have to look hideous?
With looks,
like, do you have to go and play some macho sport there, like do rugby? I'm like, no, there's soft men, there's us men who love soft living, and we are very unproblematic.
Yes. True.
And that's like, for you now to come out into this space to do makeup and to choose yourself in this kind of way, and to accept yourself the way you are. That was a lesson that you needed to do, because I usually say you get some of the most advanced souls, or the souls that have been through experiences for long, will pick some of these hard ones, because these very, very hard lessons, because you need them to grow. So I usually give the example of, like, if you go to the gym, like, the person who's lifting the heaviest needs very heavy weight so that they can keep growing. So it's the same thing. An advanced soul needs very difficult lessons so that they can keep growing. So that's why sometimes I say, don't compare your life or envy someone. Well, labda uko chapter 22, yako chapter 5, and their chapter 5 is like super brilliant,
Facts.
Facts.
So, oh my God, why is that making so much sense? So, zile mashida, or rather the level to which you are going through what you're going through, is a direct reflection of rather the lessons that you wanted to learn.
Exactly. It made me release my dad also, because now I chose him because he needed to teach me some certain lessons by him being the way he was. Like, imagine a movie. Every movie must have a villain.
It's true.
The villain enriches the plot. So that's why we must have what we call bad. Bad must exist because it enriches the plot. Just imagine if everyone were good in this world. Like, if everyone were good, like, the world would be very boring and wouldn't be colorful. You know what I mean? So you need people who are going to be bad, particularly bad. because they're the ones who teach you what good should be or what good is, you know. So sometimes you need that boyfriend who's going to treat you like shit, so that you can learn how to love yourself and to choose yourself, you know.
That is
so those are the lessons that people are learning. So every time I always tell myself, you need to find out what you need to learn here. Because even for the good, the bad, and the ugly, as they happen, you need to observe. And as you observe, you need to trust that everything is going to happen as it's supposed to happen.
Wow. So do you choose gender?
Yes. Thank you. Beautiful question. Beautiful question. Gender is a costume. So one thing, yes, like you've been a man, you must be a woman, you must be everything in between. So what happens, even that's how they made me understand the collective, they made me understand transgenderism. Because what happens with transgenderism is one person has been in one gender for so long in very many lives, then now they've been told you have to be the other gender. So you find maybe it's a girl, a woman, she's a soul that has been a woman in as many as 200 lives. You know. Then now in this one, she's been told she has to be a man. Now the soul has to be male. So they come and struggle with that identity because of the memories of each and every of your past life are stored in your subconscious mind. So now you struggle with it subconsciously because you have been a female for very many lives continuously. Or you find a man, he's been male for so many lives. Then now he has to be told he has to be a woman in this life. So
why
now
is that making sense?
So now he struggles with it. He struggles with it from a very, very young age.
It's true.
From a very young age.
Transgender people from utotoni wanakuanga tu like I know that I'm in the wrong body.
And it's the same thing with being gay. Like you usually you have been again maybe in that aspect because what happens is a lot of the gay people tend to be a little bit more awakened spiritually than others. Because
it's true though.
Yes, and that is because gay people usually have a very great mission on the planet of Earth. Because they are there to teach everyone that love transcends any gender biases, any sexual orientation biases. Their work is to teach us about the depth and the breadth of love. So they are on a special mission.
You're finishing me at this point.
It's true. They're on a special mission. Because when you start your spiritual awakening or you start to awaken, you will learn now that you have been everything. Like in this life, I'm a Christian right now, I'm male. But in a past life, I've been a female. And in another past life, I've still been male. Like you have to be everything. You have to be white. You have to be Chinese, you have to be Indian, you have to be West African, you have to experience everything. Yes.
Wow, Mark.
So like this is just one of, that's why you're always told, and that's what they always expect from all of us, is that they always expect that you need to just move from one scene to the next. Like, oh, this has happened. Feel it at that moment, but from there, like, let it go. Let it go.
So at what point did you get to learn all this?
Now they taught me that over the course of the past 18 months.
And then collective wanachuziwa ngwaje?
Yes, beautiful question. So they're not chosen, you ascend to being part of.
Clock it.
So
take me there.
So all the lessons that like Jesus was teaching, Buddha was teaching, they were all teaching everyone ways in which to awaken.
I can't wait for this episode to come out. I'm shaking. Gosh, anyway.
Yes, they were all teaching you. That's why in the Bible, when Jesus is questioned by the Pharisees, he's told, so when will the kingdom of God come? And Jesus answers that the kingdom of God is within you. And he goes ahead to talk about the broad road and the narrow road.
And the narrow road,
yes. The narrow road is the journey inwards.
Yeah.
Inwards. Because when you find you find God.
Yeah.
Because you realize you are God.
Yeah.
And that realization, for you to go inwards means you're going to have to face your deepest, darkest trauma.
Yes.
You're going to face your deepest, darkest fears.
Yes.
You're going to hold yourself accountable.
Yes.
And that is the hardest thing to do.
Whoa.
It's
that
very,
really
very
is the narrow road,
yes,
to be honest. Conquering
is.
Yourself ni ngumu.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Saying that
yourself,
I am the one who is responsible for my problems. Like I played a role in my challenges. You know, it's me. I'm the problem.
Yeah.
That is the hardest thing to do. Because a lot of people practice escapism. So they always escape. That's why I always tell people, when you start your awakening, you'll stop praying, because praying is moving from a point of lack. It's like you're begging everything. You're begging the divine. Why are you begging God and you are God and God is abundant?
Yeah.
You shouldn't beg. Yes, you affirm.
Yeah.
You say,
yes,
I am grateful for whatever I have, because it is aligning me with the highest version of myself.
What?
And you stay completely detached. Because you are. Because most people reduce God, like that's one thing that Christianity, Islam do, especially the Abrahamic religions, Judaism, they reduce God to a sky daddy. It's like a sky daddy, gives sky daddy kind of vibes. So they reduce God to a sky daddy, and that is because you're abdicating your spiritual authority so that you kinda, you know, you kinda feel, because you're made to feel like you're a sinner. And there's nothing like sin. It doesn't exist. It's not even recognized. It's all an experience.
Wow. Oh my God. What would you say your ultimate goal is in this life?
My ultimate goal in this life as a Christian is to live and to live so boldly and so freely and so wildly and so with so much oomph and angst that I'll have the best time. So when I'm going into my next life, because the character of my Christian will remain in the timeline that he'll be living in. Yeah. At that point, I'll be like, I enjoyed that life. Yeah. What next? Let's do something else in this next life.
Oh my God. No, unaweza urudi kwa is like, can you go back to the previous life and not go to the next life?
No, why would you? Why would you? You know, everything is geared on progression. Yes. So like progressing upwards. Yes. And as it's progressing upwards, everything is improving. Yes. You know, I mean, just like technology, it's improving. Everything. So you can't go backwards. It's like saying ati sasa tutoke kwa hii enzi ya AI, turudi kwa simu ya ile rununu ya kufanya hivi.
Hapana. That is not.
Does it make any sense for us to go back to this?
It really doesn't.
When now we're going into
sense.
AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So basically, that is what happens.
Yeah. Jesus. Hey, wait. There was this time I was listening to this guy. I don't know what his name is, but mkona a lot of similarities. And he was saying that he receives communication from, let me just call it an entity, that this entity is existing in a different realm or a different frequency that is higher than us, and payanga downloads and amwambia, you know, like what really is and what it's all about.
I don't know if it's Bashar.
Bashar, yes.
I knew it's Bashar you're talking about.
Yes, it's Bashar.
Yeah, Bashar
it's
an ET.
What's that?
Extraterrestrial. Now, extraterrestrials are the ones who made us.
Let me go get a brush, I come.
Yes. Hey. Extraterrestrials are the ones that made us.
They made us.
They're the ones that created the human race, yes. We are a product of extraterrestrials.
Wait, what? Haibo. Make me understand.
They're the ones that made us. Extraterrestrials are the ones that created the human race. You see how Genesis 1 starts and it says, let us make man in our own image and likeness. Yes, it's extraterrestrials that did that because they're the ones that seeded this planet. This planet had no life on it. They were the ones that were tasked by the source, or what is the true God, to put life on this planet. And they did it via a number of scientific experiments. Zilikuwa zinabant. The first versions of humans that they created could not reproduce.
Oh, wow.
So they had to iterate it again. And now they introduced their genetic material into us. And that is when we became able to reproduce. Yeah, those ETs are the ones now Christians, those ETs, the extraterrestrials, are the ones that Christians worship as Yahweh, the God Yahweh, YHWH, that is Yah or Yahweh. Hindus worship them as Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Lakshmi, Durga. You know, Muslims worship them through Allah, you see, but they were not meant to be worshipped. They're just advanced beings. They're the ones who give us all the knowledge we have.
So there's source. There's source.
There's the source energy, which is the one that is the origin of everything, and everything is happening inside it.
Yeah,
including those ETs. Those ETs think they're independent. They think they're independent, but they're really not, because they're just at a higher state of consciousness than we are. But they're still, and they have the illusion of separation, which we also do, where we feel like we are separate from the divine, and we feel that we're inside a body looking out. Yeah, we feel like we're inside a body looking out, and we don't feel like we're a soul. Yeah, like you feel like you're looking through your eyes out of your body into the world. Yes, that's an illusion, optical illusion. Because it's the other way around. We're supposed to be looking inwards. Yes.
So why did they have to bring about this mbona it is walembo watengeneze beings wenye watakuwa kwa earth na wanafaa learn lessons that will help them
in all? That's why I told you this is one of many schools. Even Mars is a school, Saturn is a school, Jupiter is a school. These galaxies, they are places that are schools.
In fact, the makeup in Mekoka, it's giving galaxy, guys. You can attest.
I know, right?
It's giving galaxy. But you will see it's quite symbolic to what we are talking about today.
Yes.
But I'm just like, yo.
Yeah, so like, you know what, one thing that humans think, and you'll see that as we go on as we grow older and things keep unfolding, you'll see that we will start having more and more conversations and communication with the extraterrestrials. They'll be a bit more open with us. Already the United States of America is communicating with them. There's been Congress meetings of UFOs and etc. Even President Donald Trump is very, very aware of this. He's very aware, and they are part of it.
And why is it kept a secret?
It's kept a secret because it would scare everyone. Everyone would just be in pandemonium. But what is there in the entire cosmos is there's a policy of non-interference. That means they cannot interfere with our reality, and we cannot interfere with theirs. If we try to do that kind of thing, dust is going to follow us.
Deconstruct religion. You are in this space where you have learned something else that is completely different from religion. There is some similarities, because from what you've said, umesema kuna akina Jesus, you know, there's such things.
Wako, but they were not meant to be worshipped. They were teachers, for crying out loud.
Yes, they were teachers. They taught people, and people actually followed their teachings. Sasa wewe kama Mark, kwa jani yako, you decided to change your life, and now that you've changed your life, what came next for you? Because after learning all this, what came next for you? Like, what was it like now up to now? This place.
I even was discussing it on my Instagram story.
Yeah.
Number one, my money tripled. Increase in material wealth.
Yeah.
It tripled. And that was because I started to operate from a point of abundance.
Yes.
Yes. So now I said I am God. That means.
By the way, guys, nimeona tag ya hii nguo. Hata sijui mbona sikukufunikia. But like, guys, I saw the tag of this.
I'm wearing, all of this is 75,000 Kenya shillings.
Imagine. No, for real. Real.
Yes.
Nimeona tags. And it's very simple, by the way.
Yeah.
Inaka simple.
Just very simple.
But like, money doesn't shout, does it?
No, money doesn't shout.
I saw kitoka Bali, ulikuwa make how much in a day? Not that I saw.
Oh, from trading. That time. I'd done like 200K in that day. So it's not a bad
It's not
thing.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So yes, abundance, like it's learning how to operate from a point of abundance, from a point of I'm not begging to dear God, remember me, your humble servant. All those people of God, remember me. Where are they? In the slums.
You mean there are no rich people who are Christians?
No, like, let me tell you, very rich people, very intelligent people, it's very hard to wapate huko. Because most of them will have questioned and then just moved on.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
The only rich people in churches are the pastors. Where ujalipia mtoto wako school fees, lakini pastor wako anapeleka mtoto wake international school. With your tithe and with your prayer money and your offering.
But to be honest, in a very, like, from a very positive note, in a genuine way, to be honest, everything you've said today, to be honest, like, if I am looking at it from an open mind, without
bias,
without any previous perceptions, without any previous, yani tunaangalia tu kama mtoto mwenye ajui anything. And given the experiences that I've had right now, I feel like I can do 1 + 1 and I can have an answer, because I've told people that, through meeting, like, I feel like you and I agreed that you will help me learn a lesson.
Yeah.
I tell people that, and sometimes they tell me, same, I don't know, but same, right? And I've learned so much through meeting with people, and I'm just like, Kwani, was this something that we had agreed upon?
Yes, we have agreed. We agreed there before we came here. Well, like, you were going to meet at this point, and you'll teach me this and I'll teach you this, and we'll be together up to a certain point, or even for life. There's others who you get and they're saying, I'm going to teach you detachment through grief, so I'm going to die early. So that's the role I'm playing. Then in this life they die early, and you loved them, so now you have to grieve, and now eventually after you grieve you need to detach and learn that they've moved on into the next life, so you need to go on with the one that you live in. So you've arranged with other souls, like you need to be here. You need to be here. Even cameraman needed to be here to hear this conversation at this time. And he said, I'm going to be here to hear it. So everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen. Planned. Everything was planned in advance.
My Lord.
Yes. So that's why I always tell someone, always just do the best you can with what you got at that time. Because whatever will be, will be. It was already planned ahead of time. So whatever will be, will be. Don't pressurize yourself. Oh, Siju, who is doing better than me? Who's doing worse than me? Who is doing this and this and this and this with me? Whatever will be, will be.
I've heard that in a song by Que Sera Sera.
Yes. Que Sera Sera.
What will be, will be. Mark unaweza imba. What's your plan with singing, by the way?
I need to sing more. I'll sing more this year.
Please.
A lot more. So Yeah, there's that. Like, this is, I actually was, like I was telling you, when I got heartbroken by that person.
Yeah.
Wacha tusimtaje.
Yes. Heartbreak yako ya kwanza ilikuwa lini?
Mimi, sijai kula heartbreak mimi until here August. Yeah, August last year.
Yeah.
Hey,
that was a serious one.
Where I the wail.
Okay.
I wailed.
What like ulipata na cheat?
Hata sikuwa na chitiwa wewe. Niliambiwa tu let's be friends. Aki.
No, that's a heartbreak.
And I have worked hard to love you because, like, you know, this person.
That's a
this person is not quite exactly my type.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
Like zile heartbreak zinaumanga ni ule mse mwenye si type yako.
Yeah.
Ule mwenye umejikaza, ule ulimpea chance na ukajikaza kumpenda. Au ndio heartbreak inakupiga ngazi.
Uli compromise.
Nakwambia, I just love this person like that. Akanipatia heartbreak.
Yeah.
But now we talk, we're in very good terms.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. At least there's no bad blood.
No, the love is still there. The love is still there. So I was like, you know what? It gave me that to get to that place where I said, I'm going to choose myself and I'll be so unapologetic about that. Like, I won't care what anyone says or what anyone's expectation of. That's why I changed my name on Instagram to Emancipated Baby Boy.
Yes,
because I was that. Like, yes, I was like, when I turned 30, for me, it was like, it's a new beginning. And it's a beginning where I'm no longer trying to fit the impression or to fit the expectations of everyone that everyone has on Mark Christian.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to leave Mark Christian as Mark Christian actually is.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. And that means if I want to do something, if I want to go out with someone, if I want to, I go ahead and do it. I will.
Oh, I love that. So what next for Mark?
What next for Mark Christian? I'm so happy to be going back to school in June.
Ooh.
To actually take trading to the next level.
Yeah. So
and
that's
I got
what you do to earn money actually?
I actually do trading I actually trade for a living to earn money. I still do stuff on investment facilitation.
Yeah.
But trading literally just came and overshadowed all of that. So now I decided
When did you discover trading?
Just 2023, when I restarted my life.
Yeah.
And in 6 months, I'd made $1 million. So I was like, okay.
Trading kona pesa?
Sana. Not even, you can actually make 200K a day. Like sometimes I make between 110 and 310 per day. Nowadays, because I have an $100,000 account.
Yeah.
So that's why I built my capital over the past 3 years. So I can't get that.
Yeah. So at what point did you blow up on social media? Kwa sababu I've seen your followers. How did you get to that point? Ukafika kwenye followers wamejaa kuja. Yeah.
Those days.
I want to know about those days.
I blew up actually controversially.
Yeah.
It was very controversial.
Yeah. But you are quite controversial.
I am always controversial.
Yeah.
I mean, even the whole spiritual thing is controversial.
It is.
So I blew up on the internet because I ended up being attracted to Nas Judy. Nas Judy followed me.
Yeah.
And that time was around the time when
ulikuwa namtaka.
No, asikuwa namtaka. Like Murugi Munyi had gone to Lin Ngugi's show.
Yes.
And had blindsided Nas Judy.
Yes.
So Judy went on a tirade. You know, so the whole saga between Judy and Murugi came up again.
Yeah.
So Nas Judy Murugi story was a hot topic.
Yes.
And
I remember
already,
seeing it. Yeah.
And already by that time, my little followers, they were like 4,000, were like always keen to hear, what do you think about this particular topic?
So at this time, you're already creating content around what, like,
I was creating content on everything.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, like, I got to the place where I found like Instagram was so boring because it had too many pictures and, you know, fake lives and what. And I was like, and I had seen some of these celebrities like live.
Yeah.
And they're not all that.
Yeah.
So now...
Ooh, clock it.
Yeah. And so now that's when I decided to... I gave my opinion on the Nas Judy and Murugi thing.
Yeah.
And Nas Judy reposted my entire stories.
Yeah.
So almost all of Nas Judy's followers immediately followed me.
And you were just giving your opinion.
And I was just giving my opinion.
Yeah.
So instantly I shot from like 4K followers to like 16K followers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Because of Nas Judy actually like reposting my opinions on that whole story.
Yeah.
You know, that time I was still Christian. At that time I hadn't like deconstructed. Like even that time, me and Malvin had not started going to the temple yet, you know. Yeah. So we were going to we went to the same temple when we had the Hinduism phase of spiritual awakening.
There was a time, okay, Malvin just stepped into the set, but of course behind cameras.
Yes.
But like there was a time Malvin alikuwa ananiambia anaenda kwa temple, so nilikuwa like, bro, what the hell? Unaenda temple could do.
Me and Malvin became super good friends because of we were both in the throes of deconstruction.
Yes.
And you know, like when you find someone who's on the same path as you, you're like, you really want to know more, or like, you know, you're like sharing experiences so that you don't feel alone.
Maybe like through the connectedness of things, you're supposed to learn one thing or the other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, us we're supposed to be in each other's lives for good.
Yeah.
For good. So you better start getting used to it.
Haya. Nas Judy alirepost.
Nikaanza kugrow following hivyo, si ndio? Then now when it started to grow like that.
So what was your opinion on that story though?
On my opinion on that story was, I felt, because you see what happened is after aligongewa, aki aligongewa na si mayai. Aki ni ukweli. Aligongewa na si mayai. So at that point, like, Murugi wanted to like vanquish Nas Judy like she was a ghost.
Yeah.
So he wanted to ghost her.
Yeah.
But ghost her in what sense?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Murugi had gone to Judy's husband and was telling Judy's husband to leave Judy. Yet Judy told Murugi's husband, go back to your wife and be with your wife. So that's the thing that pissed Nas Judy off, because Murugi supporters or Murugi sleuths or whatever, there's people who simp for Murugi. So they were like, why can't Judy get a life? Why can't she let it go? What? So Judy's point was, she was pissed because I told your man to go back to you. But you went behind my back, went to my man and was telling my man to leave me.
Nimepotea kidogo.
It's just imagine this, like wewe unigonge, si ndio? Then mimi wewe uende waambie bwanangu ama bibi yangu anirudie.
Go back to your wife.
Come back to me, si ndio? Then me go and tell yours to leave you.
Oh, that is guy. The drama.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yes, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Oh my God.
So Judy told Murugi's husband, go back to your wife.
Yeah.
But Murugi went to tell Judy's husband to leave Judy. So that's what happened.
Hey, the drama. Oh my God. That's like a whole telenovela.
So that was the thing that was pissing Judy off. So I was telling people, you need to understand that Judy is pissed because of this. Because she told this person's husband to go back to them.
So, mimi niko na swali.
Like angetaka angemgongea na baki na hiyo mayai. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're to put Judy versus Murugi on a weighing scale, who is prettier? Judy is prettier. Like it's not even a question. Yeah, like alikuwa like angebaki na bwanake.
So
angekwata na husband wawili to be fine.
Okay, now I know that Murugi ako together with the husband.
Yeah, walirudiana and I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, Judy walirudiana na mtu wake.
Yeah, walirudiana. But
so...
bwanake akaenda hapa akimgongea tena na mboch. So she's the stepmother of her house girl's baby, so can't.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Men will embarrass you. Men will embarrass you.
Unajua hizi story wapi?
Iko kwa internet. Alianikwa huko kwa Uncle Edgar. Alianikwa huko. Then now there's a time I can tell I was like, hey Judy, you need to calm down, because there's a time she was even there, she was like, hey, I feel like I can breastfeed this baby. I was like, breastfeed your house girl's baby with your husband.
You guys are friends with Judy right now?
Hey, sasa tulikosana kwa sababu I don't know where we are, because alini unblock. So I don't know where we are. And I see her statuses on WhatsApp. Yeah, and when that saga now that happened in August, Rono and everything happened.
So pia Rono, like pia mimi like ndo nimejualia when you kind of like mentioned it to me, because
no one has ever had my side of the story. Yeah. They've always had theirs, but they've never had mine.
You've never gone to tell them your side of the story?
No, they didn't hear my side of the story. Yeah. They just had Rono's and Georgina Mbira's, but they never had mine.
Who's Georgina Mbira?
Hey, Georgina Mbira is some
Georgina Mbire. I know Georgina Mbire.
Yeah, she's some failed actress. Is she still living in Kikuyu? Sorry, I'm wearing 3 times her rent.
Oh! Hey. Hapa kuna something. What happened?
I'm getting to it. I'm wearing 3 times her rent and this change on top, so...
Yeah.
Yes, so...
You know how much she pays for rent?
Yeah.
Hey!
It's not even enough to buy my dog's food. That's all I can say. Yes. She had the audacity to go on the internet and say I'm a destiny snatcher. I was trying to hijack her destiny. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, which destiny? Which destiny? And you don't even live in Nairobi. You live in the outskirts of the city. Like, it's like you live in another county and you think I'm hijacking your destiny.
Did you tell your side of the story?
I'll tell you. You're lucky. You're the first person who I'm going to tell my side of the story on the camera.
Because clearly there's something there.
No, let me tell you. That girl was... now I'll tell you how everything, even with Rono, panned out, yeah? So, Rono was my friend. And... Malvin knows this one because he was in that shroom street. Yes, so Rono...
So, the trip with...
Yes, we were supposed to have a mushroom trip.
Yeah.
I think you've done mushrooms before.
Yes, I have.
Yes, so we were supposed to have a mushroom trip. Yeah. And on that mushroom trip...
Yeah.
We were...
And for those who don't know, maybe you can check on...
Yes, please check psychedelics and learn about psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yes. So we were supposed to do that trip.
Yeah.
And Rono, she was the one who was supposed to sit us.
Yes.
So we were even in the
What's
group.
the meaning of sitting?
Sitting means to look after us as we go under.
Oh.
So all of us were... Malvin, how many grams are we doing? Were we doing 6 grams?
6, yeah.
Yeah, so we were doing 6 grams.
Yeah.
And she was the one who was supposed to look after us.
Yeah.
So now on the day of the trip,
Yeah.
I call her.
Yeah.
And she says, oh, Mark, I can't come. I've been beaten up. Then I'm like, what do you mean you've been beaten up? You know, then I'm like, she sends me pictures.
Yeah.
Malvin is just dying because he remembers how this day was chaotic.
Yeah.
So now he sends us,
Yeah.
she sends me all the pictures.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Mark, you know, I was just drinking and then I got drunk and then I passed out.
Yeah.
And then after I passed out,
Yeah.
I woke up and then this boyfriend of this girl had eaten my food. And when I asked him to refund me the money, he beat me up. So she even recorded videos, and she sent them to me. Then she said, I don't know who beat me up. Yeah. I don't know the guy who beat me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said, I don't know the guy who beat me up.
Yeah.
Then I said, do you want me to post for you? Then I said, yes, I'll post for you. Sawa. So I went
she
to
gave you consent.
Yeah, she gave me consent, I post.
Yeah.
Rono did not know that I was famous.
Yeah.
She didn't know. She thought me ni raya kona ka 600 followers.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it can't spread.
Yeah.
When I posted the story on my story,
Yeah.
Njambi Fever,
Yeah.
she's also my friend and my follower.
Yeah.
She saw the story and then she reposted the story on her story and immediately it went viral. So when it went viral, Rono is being called by everyone. Then Rono is like, Mark, how could you be so stupid? How could you just post and now it has gone viral? Oh, and I'm like, you told me to post. I thought you knew that I was famous.
Wow.
You know, I thought you knew that I was famous.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
No, Mark, it's not like that. It's just not like that. No, delete. So after she told me to delete, I deleted the entire post.
Yes.
But Njambi didn't delete.
She had already run with it.
Njambi had run with it completely.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Njambi had run with it completely and it was everywhere, including Edgar now took it from there, including how her leg, her tooth was broken and all of that.
Yeah.
So now from there,
I remember it was a really bad time for her. I remember, not me because I follow Rono and she is my friend actually. I saw it from her. As in, you know, like me, I don't really like come across tea mara mingi by the way. Because I even, at some point I was like, kwani am I missing something? Like, Ronald, kwani am I missing?
Did she say, it's that time when she wrote on her story that don't worry, it's all fake, it's all AI, it's not real, blah, blah, blah. Now in my chats, she's like, Mark, how could you be so stupid? How could you be so foolish? How could you just post like that? You're trying to assassinate me, my character. I trusted you. I thought you're my friend. You'd not judge me. You'd not do what? And I was like, fam, I told you in advance. Like, and immediately you said that you no longer wanted it on. I deleted it, but I don't have control over what Njambi posts. I don't have control over Njambi not putting that story online. You see? Njambi kept it for 24 hours. So Rono
So when you posted, ulikuwa unataka kusaidia Rono?
We wanted to find the guy because we didn't know the guy. And she told me the DCI was looking for the guy. You see? So now at night, at 8 p.m. that night, the DCI called me and they called me and they told me to give them Njambi's number so that because they want to interrogate Njambi because Njambi is cyberbullying Rono. Me, I said I don't know. Okay, I had Njambi's number, but I said, do I open my eyes?
Yeah, you can open. Yes, sorry.
So now, I was like, I don't have the number. I don't know it. Then they're like, you know, if you try to keep a person of interest, you know, it is a crime against Kenya, constitution, what. And I was like, fam, my brother is a whole fucking lawyer. I know these things. You know, yes, I'm like, what are you trying to tell me? So I just told them I can't, you know. So from there, that's when Rono akaanza kuharas Njambi. Ati, you know, the DCI is going to come after you. What. Your story, sindio. Hey. Now, that is Rono alikuwa. Sasa ameona, aizi ni smear anymore. Because she'd look like a clown.
Yes.
Sasa, now the Georgina one comes to be. So Georgina, Georgina was my follower on Instagram. And when she was my follower on Instagram, she came and told me, now that is in October of 2024, she was very frustrated because her husband had cancelled their white wedding. So her now ex-husband had now cancelled their white wedding. And the wedding was supposed to be in Hemingway's in Watamu, but he cancelled it because his mom could not travel for the wedding. And Georgina wanted to get plastic surgery with Dr. JP Ogalo, who is my plastic surgeon now. She's the one who introduced me to my plastic surgeon. So Georgina, now at that point, her husband wanted to pay 700,000 bob for her to have a tummy tuck. Because she was like, oh, my stomach is so big, I don't know what, and it's not good for media. Everyone in media tells me I look like a mother, but you're a mother of two. In my head, I'm like, but you're a mother of two. So what's wrong with looking like a mother? Oh, I look like a mother, it's not good for media or for my career to progress. I'm like, okay, in my head also, I'm like, which career? Because as far as we know, your career has been stalled for God knows how long. So I'm like, which career is progressing? I thought it should be your career should be beginning, not progressing. So now she's like all of that. Then I said all that jazz. Then I was like, no, you know what? Okay, there's no need for you to get plastic surgery because you've not even worked out in the gym. Like, you've not worked out in the gym hard enough. I worked out in the gym and lost 50 kgs. And that's when I had skin. And that's why I needed plastic surgery because the skin couldn't go through gymming anymore. You know, you have a chance. You know, you have a chance to work out. So now, January, things had gotten to a head because her husband hakuwa analala home. I even have the messages to prove that. In case she tries to refute, I will put all those messages on the internet for everyone to see. So Georgina, I know you will watch this, don't try me. Thank you. So I was there and she came now in January. We met at Sarit. Huyo dem alilia. Nakwambia alilia. We met, alilia. Hadi I thought she was hungry. Let me buy some food. Maybe like if you eat, like you might feel a bit better. Because sometimes by the food makes you feel a bit better. It's true. Like sometimes like when you're extremely emotionally distraught. When you're extremely emotionally distraught, like buy some food, like food, like utacha kulia. You'll be angry, but
food in a release unasikia
vizuri. So I bought nachos and stuff, and we were eating in a Mexican restaurant. And then she told me, oh, you know, Mark, even me and my husband, we've not even had sex. And the last time they had sex was when it was his birthday, and she took him, not he, she took him to Jaffrey's. And then after they went and had a run together and spent time together, she rewarded him with some sex. That was the last time they had sex. And I was like, what kind of marriage is this? So I told her, nikamfungulia immediately, nikamfungulia Bumble account. I told her, get on there and look for a man, please. Your marriage is like brother, sister. Then she was like, you know, my husband, he doesn't even come home these days. He goes to sleep at my mother for 2 weeks, at his mother's for 2 weeks. So I was like, fam, rudi soko. Like mi nikamfungulia Bumble account, nikamwambia afanye nini, arudi soko. Akaniambia, you know what, Mark, I'm going to do, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go for therapy. Nikamwambia, go for couples therapy, but I don't think you have anything to save here because if you really had anything to save here, it would have been salvageable a long time ago. But by the fact that your husband anaenda kuishi kwa mama yake for 2 weeks na nakwacha na watoto, that is very telling. You know, it's like, very telling.
Like, ilikuwa kweli, by the way, like
it was. So now she separated, and when she separated with her husband, the husband went to live in an Airbnb. Akalipa Airbnb, I think 1 year. That's what she told me. Then she stayed in the house with the kids. And when she was doing that, she went for couple therapy. So nikaanza kumuuliza, hey, have you gotten a dude on Bumble? Have you agreed to go get laid? You know that feral phase after you just left a very long-term relationship? I was like, you've not even gone through that feral phase. Ujenda udinyo kidogo uko usikie vizuri, at least to get your groove back. You know. No, like let me tell you, in a breakup, fam, you just need to heal on top of someone. Or if you're a babe, let her heal when a guy is inside you. Like, you'll heal so well.
It's better off.
Yeah, it's better off than nothing. Maze kuka huko kwa pillows na kwa giza na pillows na. And then she has neighbors who like to fuck, and they like to fuck so loudly. She's even recorded it for her followers. All her followers, yes, any Georgina follower watching this can tell you she has recorded those videos, those sounds of her neighbors having sex.
Oops.
Yeah, and I'm like, now you want to torture yourself like that even. You sasa utajisaidia aje na wewe believe mambo ya kutumia rose toy. You know, how will you help yourself?
Yeah.
So, we stayed a while not talking. She kept following me.
Yeah.
And then in June.
Yeah.
Now in June, after I'd had plastic surgery, because I had plastic surgery in April.
Yeah.
So I met her in June.
Yeah.
And we met at Onza.
Yes.
So I took her to Onza. I bought that babe steak. And I put her there.
Onza is a restaurant.
Westgate. Yeah, yes, at Westgate.
Yeah.
So at the pop-up shop.
Yes.
At the pop-up stores.
Yes.
So I went there with her.
Yeah.
And we talked, and then she was like, we've been going for couples therapy, and our therapist suggested that we date ourselves again. And when we started to date, like we'd go on dates, they would not have a conversation on the table. Like, unless she started the conversation, nothing was being talked about.
Yo.
So I was like, marriage yenu clearly is dead. Like, you guys are dead. Like, it's like you guys need to do RIP marriage, whatever, you know. But then I told her, you know what? We have to find out why you're so hyper attached to this guy.
Yeah.
And when she said that, now that's when I told her, you know, you could use mushrooms to go back maybe into a past life and see where your trauma is coming from. And maybe you know how mushrooms are therapeutic. You've done mushrooms. So I was like, my therapist knows how to administer mushrooms and to take care of you.
Yes. Psychedelics have been used by therapists to kind of like
exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have also used them.
Yeah.
And by the fact that you're a woman and I'm a guy, I can't do this with you like alone, because it would put you in a vulnerable situation. Because mushrooms gets you extremely vulnerable.
Yes.
So I was like, you'll be very vulnerable and you'll be with me and anything can happen. And fam, I'm not ready to be accused of rape or something of the sort. You get, I'm children's, I'm just young.
Yeah.
I've had a chaotic 20s and I don't want to have anything else that's chaotic.
Yeah.
So I even told her, so the time we were supposed to do it, I asked my therapist. My therapist said, yeah, I want to do it. I'll do it for you, because my therapist was like, I trust you, so I'll trust this babe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that time, at a time ya kina Rono kubako nas, I'm the one who took care of kina Malvin. Yeah. And Malvin can tell you how vulnerable he was, like how that shit went down. Where, you know.
Yeah.
So imagine Georgina now going to be like that, and she's a girl. So I was like, no.
What was your experience with it? Me, I was just like calm.
No, you know, Malvin did like, how many grams? 6 grams. 6. Yeah, that's a hero dose. We were like we were together as friends.
Yeah.
We even had one of our friends, Betty. She ran away. She saw everything like in 4D. And then she ran away. Now. Then she was calling us and alikuwa hosi.
Yeah. Like she literally took to her feet na akakimbia.
Alikimbia kaenda huko nje. And then people took her to hospital. It's like she was having a psychotic break. And I told her ukae kwa bed. Like I was taking care of all of them, because Rono was the one who was supposed to take care of all of us. Then she was like, Mark, what the fuck? And then I'm like, but I told you, and you said yes. I was like, she's like, hey, Mark, I saw my whole life, it was like in 4D. And I saw how I planned everything. I could not even take it. And I'm like, I tell you people that you planned everything.
Yo.
You know.
Like
I usually tell people are not ready to really find out the truth.
Yeah.
you know, people are just not ready to find out the
truth. Anyway, so mlifikania
sasa na Georgina sikafika day ya Georgina ya kufanya ish rooms. Ilikuwa siku ya maandamano. Ilikuwa ile siku ya maandamano. So we went that day of maandamano. And I took her to my therapist's house. My therapist has young children and has an 18-year-old. Her house has like 4 floors. It's in Karen. So, hey, Georgina takes it. Takes the mushrooms. Then analala huko kwa nyasi. Then she's like, the wind is calling me outside. So even Rono, when she was dragging me on Twitter, she used that phrase because Georgina alikuwa ana recount your story yake. Sindio? So Georgina akaanza kusema the wind is calling her outside. So she went... Me, I took 1 gram because I was like, I cannot be here. Watu wamepiga dozi ya 4 grams hapa ya mushrooms. And then me nakaa ati niko all sober alone. So I was like, I took 1 gram because it was maandamano and I just wanted to connect. That 1 gram was potent, darling, for me. Now Georgina aliko huko, Georgina was just wailing. She was wailing, woo! And that is wailing and she's turned into some very, very person, like another human being. Then now, my therapist akambeba from the grass, akamwambia, let's go to the room. Ndio amweke kwa room so that she can trip in the room, in the bed and she can be watched. Then she said, my name is not Georgina, my name is Susan. I was like, okay. So maybe she's gone into a past life character, you know. So me, I'm like, maybe she's become a past life character.
Hizo ni gani mlichukua?
We, ile strain yenye we didn't even do penis envy. We did, what did we do? Malvin tulifanya nini hata nimesahau jina yake. So, like, so now she was there and then she said, call me Susan. So she goes into the room. Then when she goes into the room, she calls my therapist and tells my therapist, I want Mark here. So she was like in trance, out of trance, in trance, out of trance. So she like, I want Mark here. So me nilikuwa sitting room. Nikakuja. My therapist was seated here. Like she's tripping there on the bed. There's 2 seats. Me, I'm here. My therapist is here. Then tunaongea tu story yetu. Then she gets up of the bed like this. Then she looks at us like this. Then she's like, why are you laughing at me? Then I'm like, we're not laughing at you. We're just talking. We're just letting you trip. You know? Then she goes back. Anajifunika. Then she comes back again. Do you know I'm a Ghanaian princess? I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. So we are affirming her. We're like, okay, yeah, we're affirming her. Then I'm like, are you Susan or are you Georgina? Then she's like, huh? Then I'm like, then my therapist calls her Georgina. Then she has this blank expression on her face. Then I say, call her Susan. Then she says, Susan, huh? So now Georgina in her account said we were trying to brainwash her by calling her Susan. But it wasn't that case. It wasn't that way. She had told us before she's called Susan. So we called her Susan Njeri just to mix her name because she's Georgina Njeri. So now we were like, we just mixed because we were like, who are you? What have you become? Then I told my therapist, I cannot stay here because now she told me, come and give me a hug. Then I hugged her. Then I left. Me nika leave. So even when she went ahead on Instagram, and that's the thing that made me like to call war Hadis, I will never stop being at war with that bitch. Because she went ahead and said that I was touching myself in front of her. She went and said that on her story. And I'm like, she knows I even date Caucasian women. I'm like, do you look Caucasian? Like, do you look like you have white hair? Like, do you look like you're blonde or brunette?
So she saw her own thing somehow.
Yeah, she went to say that for clout. because she knew it was going to upset women. You know how women now with the whole, oh my God, Me Too movement. And I'm like, mumedanganywa na msichana fala mwenye hata ajui hesabu.
Jeez, the drama.
It's true. Like she went to say that
give reality shows.
Literally, she went to say that I pulled my dick out in front of her and was jacking it to her. And I'm like, fam, you're not even that pretty to begin with. Like, you're not a 10 over 10 for me to even risk using my dick. Seriously. Mark! Seriously. Mark! I can show you every single girl who's seen my dick. Yeah. And none of them looks like that. Trust me. None of them looks like that. Exactly. So there's no way you'd be the first one in history to defy that norm. Cannot happen.
No. Eh? Wow.
Kwanza mama ya watoto wawili mwenye amewachwa na bwanake analala kwa mamake. You're not attractive. Hell, sit down.
But they clearly mpona beef na judge.
No, like let me tell you that comment
having like kurudiana urafiki.
Hakuna urafiki inaweza rudiana hapo. I wish her bad. I wish her the worst. She was stalking me. She was even stalking me on TikTok. Like after I blocked her on Instagram, she was stalking me on TikTok.
Did she come back to her senses finally?
She's very stupid. Hata kama amerudi, may she stay mad. Nonsense. How can you even go there and say, I was touching myself in front of you? And then now she goes and says, Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6. Until I said, you know what I said? That's one of the reasons I can never ever become Christian again. Because Christianity has Georgina Mbira in it. And I would rather have a spear shoved in my ass than stay in one faith with Georgina Mbira. Kavade kue, I'd rather die. Let me just tell you for facts. Alienda kasa, ni ukweli, sikudanganyi, my love, I'm not lying to you. Hey, it's true. She went ahead, and I'm telling you, she went ahead and said that. Actually, I looked at that. It was in August. I actually deactivated my social media because of that. I'll tell you how it got there. Because now, sasa akakuwa na hiyo trip, and then she was tripping, she was screaming everywhere. She was thinking that my therapist is her mother-in-law. So she was venting the anger that she has to her mother-in-law to my therapist. So there's a time we just saw she's too much. So me and my therapist came to the house and to sit ukundani. Then she came and followed us. When she followed us, si tulikuwa tunaongea mambo ya maandamano ya siasa.
Like exactly what was the current affairs of that time.
Tulikuwa tunaongea mambo ya maandamano na siasa hapo. She comes and then she sits there. And she's like, why are you people talking about me? Then we're like, we were not talking about you. So I said, okay, let's go outside to the garden. We went outside to the garden.
Yeah.
Hey, she follows us to the garden. Like, so now you don't want my company? Amejifunga blanketi, amelia, makamasi imemjaa hivi, hata hajajipanguza uso, amekaa tu na makamasi yake tu hivi. Sasa now we're like, you know what, Georgina, do this. Choose. Do you want to sit in the house or do you want to come outside? She went to the house. Yeah. So me and my therapist stayed outside.
Before the social media drama.
Yeah, now I'll tell you the trip. So that now we get to the social media drama.
Yeah.
So now we go inside there. Then now, ikafika 7 p.m. We had been outside for long. So ikafika 7. And when it got to 7, we got inside. Me and my therapist went inside to her kitchen and we started to discuss about Atlantis. You know, some very deep spiritual topics were discussed.
Yeah.
Because my therapist is also very, very spiritual in this, and she's an
Atlantis
energy
was
worker.
like a civilization, huh?
Yes, it's a civilization that caused us to have these kind of problems that we're having now.
Yeah.
So I was discussing that with her, and then all of a sudden Georgina comes. Then she comes, and then she looks at my therapist, and then she says, you can't think. Imagine it's in your own house, in your kitchen. You can't think. Kila saa, pere. You can't shut up and listen to what he's saying. You can't shut up. Now my therapist is about to go 100. So now mimi niko hapa chini nafanya horera. Tulia. She's still under the influence of shrooms. Like, tulia. Yes, so she had told me, Georgina told me to record her trip. So I recorded, like Malvin. Malvin, you remember you told me to record your trip and I recorded your trip for you. Yeah, I recorded her trip. Yeah, so now I was recording Georgina's trip.
Yeah.
And she was there. And every time I was talking to my therapist, she was there, like she was trying to cause fracas all the time. So now we told her, you know what, Georgina, sawa, me have gone outside, my therapist has gone upstairs to prepare her kids for school. So you figure yourself out. Do you know what Georgina did? Georgina went upstairs. Akafuata therapist wangu. Akaanza kumsomea kwa nyumba yake. You, how do you think? You are a very useless woman. So her 18-year-old son was on another floor. He was hearing the commotion. And he had mama yake akisomewa. And you know the dad was not home. So imagine your mother is defenseless na anasomewa kwa nyumba yake. So the boy came down. That time, my therapist had called me, Mark, your friend is crazy. You know, my therapist trusted. Aki mpaka alinikosanisha na therapist wangu. To a point where, like it's taken a long while for me to rebuild the relationship between me and my therapist because of what Georgina did.
Now you guys boys now.
With my therapist. We are recovering. I'd say we are recovering. But that's why unaona niko na beef na Georgina, because aliniharibia my relationship with my therapist.
Have you had any other shroom trip after Georgina's?
There's been many, yes. Oh. It's a way of life.
Period.
It's a way of life. It's a way of life.
Higher.
And you see, so now I was
the son goes to the room.
The son comes downstairs. He came downstairs.
Yeah.
The son alipasha Georgina. I recorded the whole thing. Alipashanga Georgina. Georgina, mpaka Georgina kanyamaza. Now she stopped acting up. Because an 18-year-old put her in her place. Like that 18-year-old boy just asked her, do you know I have a girlfriend? I know when my girlfriend was born. I know her favorite color. I know what she likes wearing. I know how she smiles when she's sarcastic and when she's okay. Your husband doesn't know anything about you. And you claim you're a wife. She went and sat on the floor and she cried. Akararua braids zake, akaanza kulilia huko. So she became crazy. So you see, that was in end of June into July. Sindio? Haya, July nini kafanyika? Daddy Mato akapiga Koku. Sindio? So the saga of Koku being beaten by her husband ikatokea kwa internet.
It was online. It was
all over. And everyone was like, please, justice for Koku, cancel Daddy Mato, do whatever, etc. So Daddy Mato he snooped into Koku's emails and messages and all of that. And he went and found the messages where I had told Koku what was going to happen before it happened 1 year before. Because I'd seen it in meditation. Yes. So Malvin anajua how we see these things.
Like I remember purely you had seen something else with your friend the other time.
Yes.
Yes, as in just before we got here, you uliambia Koku about what is
and
about
I
to
told
happen.
Koku I told Koku 1 year before that I had seen this and this was what was going to happen. And it's they who had planned because they were not meant to be husband and wife in this life.
Yeah.
They have been brother and sister and they've in multiple past lives. And they have had a lot of sibling issues since then in all their past lives. So now in this, it has been chaos. Wamekuwa brother and sister for sijui how long. And actually they've been brothers. Then now, in this life, something happened and they just said they were meant to try husband and wife, but not husband and wife to be together forever. They were supposed to just have kids, the 3 kids. The 3 kids were supposed to be their father, mother, and their grandmother from their previous lives. Walikuwa na fight. So they were their purpose was to bring them into this life.
Wow.
That was all. wako na different partners now, partners wako inje. So that is what I told her. I told Koku in those messages. So Daddy Mato leaked all those messages. He said my marriage was spiritually attacked. You can see this guy went and told Koku everything. Nakakadi jina yangu na kila kitu. So all of a sudden I was chilling. Was I talking to you? Was I calling you? I think I was on call with you. And then with Malvin. Then naona tu Instagram following yangu imeanza kushoot. I'm just seeing.
But how do you feel when you get this attention?
I don't feel good. I'm always like, what have I done?
What is it this time?
What is it this time?
Yeah.
So everybody flooded my nini. Everyone flooded everything of mine. Sindio. And everyone was following me everywhere. Everyone in my DM, Mark, please give me a reading. My life is in shambles. I was getting so many messages. I didn't even know where to start. So I started to teach these things online and the meditations. But that didn't go well with Rono and with Georgina. Because Rono and Georgina, Rono did not want me to ever be famous. Rono has always been of the opinion after what happened that I should go down and I should vanish completely from the face of the internet, from the face of everything. Uyo mama, wacha niwaambie, hata vile anajifanya huko TikTok, ati ndio anawapatia advice za mental health. That woman is diabolical. And I'm telling you, I can say it with chest. She's very diabolical and she will not want you to win. She's like that. That is how she is.
I do love Rono, by the way.
No, like in terms of like loving her, in terms of that, that's very valid. But she's those kind of people who, if now she has this opinion that you're after her, she'll work to take you down. She's those people.
Oh my God.
And me, I didn't have any intention of Nini. When she told me to remove it, I removed it. I respected her. But she now thought that I'm her enemy.
Do you think you'll ever go past that?
What?
You'll ever go past the whole situation that happened in the past?
With Rono, if she's the one who needs to make amends. Because I have consistently, even the time that I posted it and she told me she didn't like it, I consistently apologized to her. But she has continued to be diabolical towards me. And she continues to be diabolical towards me to this day. You know, every time she sees Nenda ku succeed or anything, she's always there. So I'm like, I even had to block her everywhere, you know.
So you guys were like mnapatana mnaenda?
Yes, we even used to go to Java tunakaa pamoja. Huyo dem hajailipa bili yoyote kama niko. Yeah, like I loved her like that. So I'm like, so in my head, I've always been like, I loved you like this. Like I've even taken care of you. Like at the shrooms, I'm the one who would have bought them for you. Like I can do that, you know. I wanted to do that for you. But so how would I want to take you down? Like how would I want to take you down? How would I hate you? If I wanted to hate you or like that, I would have poisoned your drink and you would have perished there. If I wanted to be wicked like that, I would have done that, you know.
Anyway, we're not here to kill each other.
No, I love, like, let me tell you, ndio nakwambia, Deno, like, when it comes to Rono, I love her, but she has put, or she puts a lot of, she has a very myopic way of viewing things. And with her, I am very open to fixing this. You know, because I believe once like she grows up a little bit, like it will be easier. But she's not a bad person. She's just been through a lot of things.
You've gone to this point where you have really experienced some dark moments with these specific media personalities, let's say social media, public figures. And, you know, like as you said, and it got a bit salty, and now you said that it could be something you can move past, but with some people it's a no-no, right?
No, with Georgina it's a no-no.
Yeah, it's a no-no. So obviously
with Rono we can move past it because given that she's turning 26 this year, I feel like
even how old she's standing.
I've told you, like that girl, like she never paid for anything when I was there. Never paid for anything when I was there. You see, even Georgina, I wanted to spend 150,000 bob on her to take her to go do ayahuasca because I felt like she needed all the therapy in the world because of all the anger and hatred she carries in her heart. But she decided.
So do you think sobriety is a solution to, let's say, for example, what Rono chose?
You see, something like sobriety, it depends on what sobriety is. Because you see, with alcoholism, and it's something that even Rono herself has gone through, is you have moments where you relapse. You see, so it's that place where you need to give yourself grace, and you need to be gracious with yourself. To know that it's just one day at a time. It's not like I don't need you don't need to kama ulikuwa umezoea kukunywa chupa 10 sasa kunywa 5.
Okay.
Then go for 3, 2, 1. Okay. Like don't go all out at unaacha at once. Cold turkey. It will backfire. So go gradually. Because even you getting to those 10 bottles, you got there gradually.
No, it's true though.
You got there gradually. So with her, I think I'm optimistic because she kind of is looking now from some of the things I've seen on TikTok and stuff. She's young. She's very young. She's not old like Georgina Mbira. Georgina Mbira is 37. She's old.
She has a whole life ahead of her.
That one, it's sealed, signed, sealed, delivered. Like this one, Rono can fix it, you know. But this other one, I don't know. I would never in my whole life, never, ever, ever want to hear from her again. She stalks me though.
I once saw, I think I saw, to be honest, I saw the video because I saw the video of Georgina's trip somewhere online.
Yes, it is me who recorded it. So I saw when she was telling Nini this nonsense to everyone that I was touching myself. She went and wrote a whole story on her IG stories. And then now women came, hadi kina Dorea wakakuja huko. Dorea kwanza anakuanga na beef na mimi juu nilianikanga huyo bwanake akicheat on her. So alikujanga si nilimwanika. You know this Dorea, these people who wear struggling love as a badge of honor, you know. Like they prefer to, like they wear struggling na milichebi. They wear struggling love as a badge of honor. They think they're winning a trophy for staying with a cheating man. It's true. It's true. Like they actually think like anaona nikana shinda trophy, medals, certificate of participation na pia anasimamishwa kwa podium for staying with a cheating man.
You know really are you are a fucking character. Fungue podcast by the way.
Nitafungua to time. It's
like
true. Let me tell you it's true because there's no way.
So what does the social media make you money? By the way, like kama unataka post hizi content, do you monetize it? I'm already you're making enough.
Aki me I'm making enough to trade. Darling, I make enough money with trade. And trading is finance and it's stuff that I love and it's money. I play with money every single day.
I make money
I don't mind if I don't make money on social media or not. I actually don't mind if everyone likes me or doesn't like me. But I'll just tell you the truth as it is.
No, I think that is very brave.
When you
literally
see,
like, I don't know how to put it, but like it's a very small percentage of people who are evil.
That's why I told you when I met you, I loved your vibe.
Yeah.
You're saying, was I always?
Were you always like this?
Was I always like this?
Like fearless. Is there
fearless, shameless?
Shameless. What's your greatest fear?
I don't have any greatest fear. I think when my father shot himself in the head in front of me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Everything fear-based evaporated. I'm like, fam, if I could survive my dad killing himself and me closing that man's eyes like that and how big of a giant he was, I can live through anything. I can live through anything.
I genuinely admire how just like unapologetically authentic you are. Like,
yeah, there's nothing to let me tell you, there's absolutely nothing to apologize for being yourself.
Yeah.
There's nothing whatsoever that you should be able to apologize about being yourself.
Yeah.
If there's something I would want all your viewers and everybody to know is that you have one life as this character. Like as that particular character that you are, you have one life. So please make sure that life is colorful, vibrant, joyful, peaceful, loving, you know.
Yeah.
That's
I really
one
hope,
thing that
I really
definitely
hope,
say.
I really hope that by this far, like pale tumefika kwa hii video, because I'm just I'm going through obviously kila mtu ako jani yake, obviously, but like I'm going through a phase where I met someone, you know, like I've been in places where I'm with characters that I've never even thought of or imagined myself that would be next to such kind of a person in my life. And when I hear them talk, I just grasp a few things that they say and they materialize, they make sense. And I use them to grow, you know, and just really grow quietly because this is life. Let's just fucking live it. Yes. And I love that you're living yours.
That is exactly how it should be.
Yeah.
That's why I told you, like, I'm so proud that you do this and you own it and you strut it and you put it out there because that is what life is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Aki, like I was telling
I'm sure this is going to trigger so many people.
Darling, let them be triggered to death. It's your problem. But at the end of the day, we are living and you're not.
Yeah. Yes. This
the person who's triggered, we are living, you are not.
Yeah. There's this mama called Mel Robinson.
Yes. I love Mel Robinson.
Yeah. Who talks about, whose book is Let Them, right? The Let Them theory, right?
Yes.
And you have grasped that theory because you really don't give a fuck.
No, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You want to think whatever you want to think. You want to think I'm like that.
Yeah.
Please, I am like that. I won't even bother to change.
The first day we met.
Exactly.
In the stories you are giving, I was about to
cry, like me being a pimp. I'm like, yes, I've been a pimp.
I was about to cry. I was even telling my PA, I'm not supposed to you. You know what? I don't really care because I
don't even care myself. Like it's part of, it's colored my whole life. Like if that didn't happen, this wouldn't happen. Real. I wouldn't be wearing Georgina's rent for like 3 months. Like, you know. Real. You know what I'm saying? So please don't be afraid.
No one's a foundation. Upewa tu pesa ya charity.
Usikuje, usijali, we will do it. We'll figure a way. I love people. Because we're all one. The beauty about it is we're all one. You see?
Yeah.
We're all one. We're all subject to the same love.
Yeah, I did. And it's actually like, also like I told Malvin, I want to recreate a certain look that I did on a model a long time ago. But like, I feel like your inspiration, galaxy, I don't know, the stars. The planets. I don't know, like I think that was just the vibe today. And I tried to recreate it on you. And also like I put like a star hapa katikati.
I know.
Yeah.
Malvin, I look like I'm in the temple now.
What are you guys going to do at the temple, by the way?
See, we had become Hindus for a minute.
So how did you find Hinduism?
Hinduism is beautiful. Hinduism is absolutely beautiful. Me and Malvin used to go to the temple. So Malvin was like, will you come and pick me? And then I was like, okay.
Wow.
And then we'd sit together na huko nyuma tunasikia. Then Malvin was always hungry every single time we'd be there. So Malvin used to stay for breakfast and for lunch.
Oh, they give you guys food?
Yes, you're given food. It's food that has been offered to the deity. So they give it to you guys. As prashad. They call it prashad. So now Malvin used to stay for the morning one and the lunchtime. Shamelessly.
Like, their cuisine is good.
Yes, and it's vegetarian. It's vegetarian. the funny thing is you'll be so shocked how many Kenyans are actually Hindus. Like not Indians
look
who are
like
Hindus.
Indian descent.
Kenyans who are Hindus. There are so many Kenyans who are Hindus.
Yeah.
We met so many people there, who are so black like us.
You can jump from one religion to another. You can jump from one belief to another. You can jump from one like persona to another. Like I feel like you
Malvin was even deeper than me, let me tell you. Malvin even went for one of those ISKCON ninis in Kisumu. Yeah, he went for that. Like he literally went and did all of that.
Wow.
Like Malvin sometimes tells me, Mark, sikuje twende. I'm like, sawa. Because let me tell you, you have never met people who are genuinely loving, non-judgmental like Hindus. Wow. Especially the ISKCON community.
Yeah.
You have not met people who... Christians are very judgmental. Let me tell you, the people who've given me the most hate are Christians. Christians have given me the most hate. You are going to hell. Prodigal son. Aki nimeitwa kila kitu. Juicy, one of my bosses told me, we're waiting for you to come back, oh ye prodigal son. I'm like, I posted it for these guys to see it. Oh ye prodigal son. I was like, I just told him, fam, me I cannot go back to a religion that's full of judgment.
You're genuinely going to trigger so many questions.
Yes, actually, shidayao, kweni triggered. Mwende mukufe kwa cross kama mnataka kukufa kwa cross. Nonsense. Guys, like, let me tell you, be triggered. Yes, go die on the cross. Hang there like this. We will bury you. You know, I'm like, me and others. Do you think I'm afraid to trigger anybody? No, you will be triggered. They're the ones who are most people who are fullest of hate. Ni wow. Judgmental. Like they'll come, they won't even, you know, let me tell you, Hindus.
But you have a point though.
Hindus approach everything from a point of curiosity. It's like now, if he comes and sees, a Hindu man comes and sees you wearing makeup, he won't come with the angle of, you're a man, why are you? Like he'll come, he'll be like, I want to understand why or how. And when he understands, even him unampata sasa hata yamepack. You see? But now when it comes to Christians.
That is interesting because I feel like people need to open themselves
yes,
up
and I'm like, you're a whole grown up.
Hey.
You are not a cocomelon for you to just sit there and amini tu kitu yenye uliambiwa. No.
But at the same time, I really practice a lot of grace. Practice a lot of grace. I will not, like, obviously so many people judge me, so many people come at me, so many people talk nasty, but like, there's this person I had, as I said, I meet so many people and we talk. Na kaniambia, one of the greatest things you can ever have in life is empathy. Na nikamuuliza, what do you mean by empathy? Like, what do you mean? Is it like feeling what other people are feeling? I'm like, akasema hapana, just have more grace. And alisema in the perspective of ule mtu amezaliwa tu akijua a certain way of living. So that's the only thing that they know. They are still in that box. So allow them to stay in that box just comfortably, and as long as they are not coming at they are not like in your space,
yes,
then that's okay.
So you see, now that's exactly how I am. But you know, Christians will always be in your space. They'll be like, oh, you are satanic, you are going to hell. I can't believe you are going. So I'm like, why would a God make, like, God if God was actually the God that they believe, which is not what it is, like created us to go to hell. Like, how can you say your God is an unconditionally loving God? Yet, we'll take some of us to hell. Like, the same God should be all-knowing and should be able to know that Mark is going to hell. So he would have stopped Mark from going to hell by stopping to create him.
Utafunguliwa Biblia na utasomesha.
Wacha wadisome, hakuna shida. They always use the Bible, but they never use their heads. So it's sad.
So guys, we have come to the end of this. This episode is due to how long? But we have come to the end of this episode of Beauty and Banter. And guys, I really want us to have a very solid, genuine conversation. Ongea tu roho yako tusikie.
Sema hata kama utaongea bad comment, ongea.
Sema tu hapo kwa comment. It's I feel like, you know, the internet is a space to share, right?
Yes, it
and
is.
in as much as all of us are sharing, they can also share.
Yes.
If you feel like this is something you want to also share with someone so that they can be able to also like, because we've talked about so many things, so many perspectives, right? And Isho ni all about really just being there with it, raw and candid as possible. And you know, with genuine, as in it's coming from a place of love. Am I going to talk from a place
of course, from a place of a lot of love.
Yes. So we appreciate you guys for reaching this far in the video. Remember to subscribe, like, and share so that you're notified when we post next. Mark, it has been amazing. Adi umekula lip gloss yote. But I love how the look turned out. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for sharing your stories.
I'm grateful for you having me.
Yeah, and I think I'll have you back here. I don't know.
I must come back.
I think I'll have you back here.
If Malvin is a resident here, I'm a resident.
Malvin for a while now, actually. So I am happy to have you, and yeah, bring it in.
Oh, my love. Oh. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Oh. Yeah. Yes. So
peace and love, guys. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.